let me get your little hat. There's your little hat.
I changed my mind at the last second. They're getting ibises.
I mean, that's a lot of damage. I thought you didn't like rifles.
It's some of the best we have right now. I mean, there's also this guy, but it's pretty inaccurate too.
Yeah.
319.
I can't do math in my head right now. 3 times 19 is
57.
Thank you for doing math faster than me.
Oh, good.
It doesn't feel right for some reason that there's a combination of numbers that equal 57 like that. That 57 I thought was a prime number.
No, it's divisible by 3.
Doesn't feel like it should be, because it's got 5 and 7.
Yeah. Because it's just 3 short of 60, which is 3 times 20.
I mean, sure. Don't make math sound easier. Don't make it seem like I should have just been able to intuit that, no problem, that easily, because when you phrase it that way, then yeah. It's really obvious.
Well, you're talking to a dude who, for reasons unknown, and I couldn't possibly tell you, I will shamelessly brag and say I am extremely good at arithmetic. Like unbelievably good. And we don't really talk about it because nobody cares about it, is the thing.
Nobody cares about math.
Yeah, nobody cares. Well, I'm not that great at math. I'm just really good at arithmetic. Like, when I got into college, like, and I had to start taking calculus, I struggled. I was not that good. I was not good at calculus, but like.
Well, I'm convinced if you're good at calculus, then you were born to be good at calculus. Don't worry, calculus is hard as fuck. Calculus is a nightmare.
Yeah, it was not pleasant, but like just straight up arithmetic, like I don't know what I did. I don't know what genetic I was born with, but I just have the numbers downloaded in my brain.
I'm okay at arithmetic. I think arithmetic is pretty. It's counting. You're very good at counting.
Yeah.
I'm okay at counting. I can count alright. Well, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. Playing more Front Mission, and Jackson, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jackson, and I didn't do my homework.
You didn't do your homework.
Yeah. It's okay. I figured out the hard part now, which is
what guns to give people.
What guns to give people.
Well, this guy you gotta give 2 grenade launchers, because I won't have it any other way. He has Switch, and we just learned that Switch works when you have a grenade launcher and a different weapon. So that means you definitely can do them with 2 grenade launchers, and I think that'd be incredibly strong.
Let's do it.
I think that'd be incredibly strong. Might not even need the shoulder weapon, honestly.
Maybe not.
Him. Yeah.
I might just in that case go with like 2 shields.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
What is it giving you other than just another weapon with slightly more range? Yeah.
I mean, it's range 8, which is absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, but the grenade launchers are like range 6, aren't they?
They're range 4.
Oh. Well, that's still good, yeah. And now you dual wield bazookas because the game lets you. And, you know, I'm not gonna question a game that made the bazooka a 2-handed weapon. Later, realizing, oh no, maybe we shouldn't have bazookas be 1-handed weapons, so that way you can have 2 of them. Now,
right.
There are some new guns that we need to look at. There are some new machine guns we need to look at.
Looks like it. The Type 65. 320, yeah. I think that's short range. So that is less HP. What do I have right now? I have the Indos. 410.
410.
So that's 40, just straight up 40. But 320, that's 60.
Listen, my vote is the Wild Goat, I believe, because it's just the Gatling arm for the gun tank. It's just the Gatling arm for the gun tank. It looks sick. It's not. Is it that? It's actually also a little bit better. I guess it has a little bit worse hit though, but it has more. It has as much HP.
Yeah.
That's my vote. It looks sick as fuck, but both of them are good, I think. It doesn't matter which one.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I wish is that one arm didn't wiggle when the other one does.
Yeah, it's very silly. Listen, that cannon arm's gotta stay steady, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to aim it. It'll lose its accuracy if you don't keep that thing stiff.
It's true. Oh, I just realized I should go back through and see if I can equip Zinc on them, because like if they don't need the power, Zinc is just the better armor, like more HP, more defense, like +2 defense, +30 HP. That's really good. So
might want to go check that on what's his butts then, because he only has 2 bazookas.
Yeah, I'll go back down through the list on a final check and just see if they can equip the Zinc armor, because it's heavier. Well, it's less power.
Do you think we'll get past 2 missions before having to switch everything again?
Again? No, probably not. That's why. That's part of the reason why I'm not even. Yeah, it's very silly. It's part of the reason why I'm not even like super focused on like choosing ultra super great stuff, because it's like, you know, instead of trying to do like brain calculus on like how to like, oh man, what's the best possible thing? It's like, well, let's pick something that's like, oh, this works for everybody, because we're gonna replace it all in like 2 missions.
Yeah, we're gonna replace it in 2 missions tops. That's like that's a long time to wait for to have to switch everything. You know?
It's true.
Still the best punch stick.
Yeah, still the best punch stick. That is true.
No pile bunkers, sadly, but
nope.
this might have actually predated when pile bunkers were a cool robot thing. When did pile bunkers become a thing, you think?
Armored Core 6? Nah, kid.
I mean, that's when they became the coolest, but they've always been a thing. There were pile bunkers in Chrome Hounds, and they were dumb and kind of bad, but they still were there.
I appreciate the, like, you remember the anime Big O? Like, that was kind of a pile bunker.
Kinda. I see it, because it's like a big fist, right? Like, he didn't have really, like, the pile part of the pile bunker.
Yeah. Just making sure I got the right shields for everybody.
Oop, missed one. Oh, wait, no, you haven't gotten to that guy yet. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just started this guy. Let's see, he's also a gunman, so he wants this one.
You should watch Big O. Give this man a hot dog. Give this man a hot dog.
Let's do it. Let's give this man a hot dog.
Give this man a hot dog.
Let's see.
It's called the hot dog.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's much better.
God, you can't just name a weapon in your game the hot dog and not immediately have it go. That absolutely has to be what we use at least on one guy. And you know you have to give the other guy 2 hot dogs.
Oh yeah,
I gave you 2 hot dogs. I've never felt better.
What's up?
That's the guy. That's Mr. I see. He doesn't see the hot dogs.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
2 grand hot dogs will fall upon my chin.
What is the Cobra? That's actually pretty good. I think we just upgraded that.
Is it or a rifle?
It's just a rifle. Yeah, we just upgraded it to the Ibis and then call it a day. And then get the donkey.
Interesting. Cool. Why the donkey?
What? That's a good point.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I just was so used to your normal song and dance that I was like, wait, why would you?
Oh,
he's already got it. Come on.
Anuel has the donkey.
I mean, we can have more than one donkey.
Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. He needs the firewall. What am I talking about?
I just was like, I didn't know why you wanted the donkey on him.
Because I just checked out and saw the word donkey and made a Shrek impression.
Uh-huh. You are immediately like, this man.
Mm-hmm.
Why did we not make this guy green? Why did we not make this guy Shrek green? Why did we make him this color?
That's a good question. We can go back and make him... Do you want to make him Shrek green?
Let's make him Shrek green. I do not remember our logic for why we made him the color that he is.
Maybe because,
Dude,
that's a bit of Shrek green. That's green 5 is,
Ooh,
green
that's
4.
getting closer. That's getting closer. I'm
Green
feeling
4.
green 4.
Yeah, because green 3...
3's too blue.
Yeah, it's too blue, yeah. Green... Oh my gosh, green 2 is just very green. That's like lime green.
Green 2 is too green.
Yeah. Green 1 is...
Unless green 0 is good. It's gotta be green. I think it's gotta be green 4. Yeah, it's gotta be green 4. Green 4 is slime green, man.
Yep. Did I already pass it up? I did.
I think so.
Very much, yeah, very much did. Green, yep, there it is.
Yep,
that is.
Yeah, that's Shrek green.
That's Shrek green.
That's Shrek and Mike Wazowski green if I've ever seen it.
It's true, it is also Mike Wazowski green.
Shrek green, Mike
Michael Wazowski.
Yeah, Mr. Wazowski.
Did we leave him with the donkey?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. He punches things. He just needs his donkey for support.
It's true.
And until you get the donkey's X, you cannot change the donkey.
Donkey X.
You have to find the upgrade to the donkey, which means the sequel to the donkey.
Yep. Let's see. She just has a regular rifle, so...
Ibs.
Yeah.
Why do you keep doing that, buddy? Yeah, you can be all pouty. You're not supposed to go over there.
Bobby Bigum.
Bobby Bigum.
Let's see, he's also using guns, so we put him on this one. That one. That. This. We had him on machine guns, actually. That's still the best machine gun there is. Rem 4.
I hope so. It's a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
What was it? 511, which is 55, which is pretty goddamn good. It's pretty.
Yeah.
What are even the other machine guns that you have right now? There are a couple, and I don't think they're better.
No, 511 is definitely the best there is, for sure. All right, we're almost through.
Hot dogs for our hot dog boy. 2 hot dogs for our hot dog boy.
We're almost
gotta take our hot dog boy. Has our hot dog boy actually gone on a mission yet?
I can't remember. I can take him.
Take my hot dog boy. Look, he's even got the right mech for this. He's got 2 hot dogs and is in the mustard ship.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
What goes better on a hot dog than Dijon mustard?
It's true. I do like to use Grey Poupon mustard on my Oscar Mayer hot dog.
Uh-huh. What's your opinion of mustard? I feel like mustard is a pretty derisive one. I feel like people get like super militant about ketchup to a certain extent, but mustard is like people going to war whether or not mustard will save their family or destroy them.
No, I agree. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave him with that.
I always get the impression that people are always like, yeah, I think ketchup is fine, or I don't really care for it. But mustard is always ride or die.
Yeah, that is absolutely how it is with how is it the she's oh right he's okay. I completely agree with you, and the thing about that is basically you're right. Like, you either like mustard or you do not like mustard. Like,
right.
And I personally greatly enjoy mustard.
As do I.
Yeah, I happily eat mustard on things, but I recognize that. And funnily enough, I really don't like ketchup that much. I like ketchup
that's
only in certain circumstances.
right. Like that's the case in point of it. Feels like if you're not really a fan of ketchup, you're not going to be like, oh, ketchup. Why would you put this red, disgusting liquid on my burger? You're usually just like, ketchup, that's okay. Or you're like, oh, ketchup, yeah, that's all right. Like, I'm fine with that. Or, I really couldn't care for it. Nobody has like strong feelings about ketchup like they do mustard.
Yeah, nobody usually hates ketchup with a passion.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
love it,
somebody does if you're allergic to maybe tomatoes.
Yeah.
Or
which
vinegar.
is such a rare allergy. Like you hear about peanut allergies all the time, which makes sense, I think. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense as much as any food allergy does. But nobody has a tomato allergy. Also, Chad, if you're hanging out with us right now,
Oh yeah, this is a lot.
enjoy some of this music because it's like I'm into it.
Tomato allergy is a type 1 hypersensitivity to tomatoes. Type 1 allergies are commonly known as contact allergies. When a person with this type of allergy comes in contact with the allergen, such as a tomato, histamines are released into the exposed areas such as the skin, nose, respiratory. They can't touch tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
They just can't physically touch tomatoes.
That's nuts.
Huh.
Man, if you dropped them in a barrel of tomatoes, they'd like die.
Uh-huh. How dare you?
Let me load the video game actually. Can I skip? I can skip. I did just save. I
can't believe
I thought it was a repeat.
We specifically were like, we'll read this next time.
Oh, it's been a whole week.
We skipped through it to get to the gameplay really fast. Show it really fast before we ended the stream. You monster.
That's true, but when he phrased it as "you're late," the main force has already left. I was like, oh, that's him telling us to get a move on. Yeah. And then I was like,
didn't
oh
even
wait,
read that.
Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, we get to watch setup all over again. You're late. The main force has already left.
Apologies, sir. We were waylaid by enemy forces on our way here.
Fine. Get resupplied and catch up with the main.
Already 4 parallel universes ahead of you.
Uh-huh. You clearly already have this intel. Get the fuck out of here. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I think we're going into UCS territory.
Sure, but like we weren't. Did we get orders, or were they? He was just like, go to the camp, right? And now what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, I think we're just marching our way. This is the forward base. Like we're attacking. We are actually attacking the enemy.
Well, we gotta move on then, I guess.
What's that?
Gotta move on then, I guess.
Yeah, there's no bar. There's just time to go.
They don't have bars on military bases, probably.
Probably.
Change of plans. Your orders are to locate and capture a UCS deserter. Last seen leaving a statesman facility near Fort Mornis. Well,
alright.
Well, that to be fair, we didn't really have orders before. You just kind of told us to go a place, so
Yeah.
You have a tomato allergy. You come in contact with no tomatoes.
The kitty?
Yeah, he's being rambunctious. Hans, report.
There's a ton of radio chatter. Sounds like they're looking for a deserter. Can you contact him? I could try, but it'll blow our cover. They'll find us sooner or later, right? No harm in trying. I guess so. Here goes.
I'm guessing this is Hans?
Yeah. This is like him, like, doing Morse code. Unidentified Vanzer. This is OCU Canyon Crows. Please respond.
Who do we want? Who was the last? I guess the last was the duo, and then I had Molly.
Yeah.
So I guess it's still you, technically.
Sure, yeah. This is the regiment requesting assistance.
That voice! That voice!
Nate, what the hell are you doing?
What do we do now?
We go in.
The deserter has made contact with the OCU. Your orders, sir.
Was I Driscoll?
So.
Eliminate him and the OCU. Don't let them escape. Thanks, Dijon. I don't think we've taken Dijon yet.
Yeah, let's do it. Hot dogs.
Take the hot dogs. I want to teach him Switch so that way he can alternate using hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're being so spicy today. He's flailing around in my lap, and now he is attacking me. Wants to be frisky and play. What do you want? Ball of Fury. I'll let him play with my hair, because he seems to like that. Your cat?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to eat my hair. Probably because he thinks it's like a bird or something.
Yeah. I do love that. Oh, man.
What have you been up to? How did you survive Saturday?
Oh, yeah,
Sunday.
was that the big storm?
No, that was Sunday, my bad.
I remember the day that we had the big storm, we just took a nap. Like, we were thinking about, like, we were like, oh man, let's go, like, because, yeah, we were about to hang out with you guys, and then it just, like, our power just went out. We've been having, like, flood level storms in Texas for the last week.
Yeah, it's
like,
been raining a lot recently.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're getting, like, 4, like, emergency calls a day being like, the flood warning. And thankfully, knock on
outside
wood.
without your boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, thankfully, knock on wood, I haven't seen water outside our house just yet, but it's like, oh boy.
Texas is being sunk into the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hosting from underwater right now. Yeah, in fact, this is coming in live from.
You're a monster. It's like good drinks. Ground over there.
Uh-huh. Come back, May. You can't do this alone.
Unidentified Wanzer. Respond. Respond, Ian. Ian? Ian?
Ian.
Ian? Oh, his name is Ian.
Yeah, it's Ian. You're right.
Nobody knows how to... They spelled his Ian wrong.
Hey, dude, they spelled your name wrong.
Should just tell my roommate that. They spelled your name wrong.
Jeez.
I don't know what their deal is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that guy, but his name is spelled wrong.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been raining a bunch. It was raining yesterday, and, like, been rainy. The mosquitoes are awful right now, man. It's terrible.
Yeah.
If I try to go
mosquitoes are-
outside, I get eaten alive.
Yeah, mosquitoes are having a time of their life.
Love it. I hate it.
They lob.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty nasty so far.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those missiles seem to be quite good though.
They're quite good, but oh my goodness, the enemies are so beefy now.
Yeah, I think you're getting caught up at least a little bit. I think your level is gonna have to start catching up soon.
Yeah.
Not that the opposing force seems to be aggressing.
They're not too worried about life right now, it seems. No.
Yeah, maybe you aren't in danger. Maybe you're making a mistake. The enemy clearly didn't fire back, and you just decided to kill all of them? Well, they didn't fire back.
They didn't fire back. The mission was easy. What else do you want to say?
Yeah, how could you blame me? They didn't fight back like I thought they would. You fired. Ow. That was a lot of damage.
That was a lot of damage in both directions, yeah.
In our report, it says that you fired exactly 6 times and eliminated 6 targets. Did they shoot back?
No.
No.
No, we're good. It was just a Tuesday.
I didn't give them a chance to fire back like a good soldier. You maniac.
Like a good soldier, State Farm was there.
And now you got me thinking. I just watched a. Listen, you're probably gonna keep. Wow, the hot dog done hot. Fucked up.
He hot didn't, yeah.
The hot dog had hot didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that rocket seems to be pretty good though.
Rocket good.
Rocket
can work with
grenade
that.
launcher guide
That is basically dual for long range stuff.
for long range stuff. I could see
That's
that
good.
being good, but you probably don't need it in this game.
Nah, I don't want it.
I feel like those kinds of abilities are nice, but oftentimes very underwhelming.
Yeah. Also, Donkey is sad now. I don't know if you saw that, but Donkey tried and that did not work out that well.
Well, yeah, that's because it's your punch boy. The donkey is there just for emotional support.
That's fair.
Oh, they're finally engaging. They went, oh shit. Maybe that guy's just leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, they're firing at you now. Ow,
Oh,
that actually did some damage.
That did the damage.
Well, he's gonna die. You've done made a mistake. Whoa, that actually did... Why did that do so much? Well, not that it mattered.
Yeah. That still feels good always.
Just actually Gatling gun
Mm-hmm.
response of... I'm gonna tear you apart with my wall of bullets.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't do much. Well,
That did a lot.
this speed does like a percentage increase in the fire rate, right? Is that what speed does?
I think so. And for machine guns, it's like +3, so it's like 8 bullets going across.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's insanely good. If it's just a flat increase, I thought it was a percentage increase, like auto fire, which
I can't
is
remember
what
exactly.
it should be.
Yeah. I think it is a percent increase, but like it's some large percent, so it's like 60% or something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, when you shoot discreetly, hey you son of a gun, I was just
sorry.
rubbing my eyeballs.
Sorry. I am always bad at this for some reason. I think she just said Ian it is he or something like that.
Ian, it is you.
And originally I was gonna give him a blubbery voice.
But clearly he's a calm and collected, cool guy. With his shifty eye look.
Nick, but how?
Ian, can't believe you're alive.
They look like they're from two incredibly different parts of the world.
Universe.
Yeah. She looks like she is from Japan. He looks like he is a Native American.
Wow, Jackson. People can't just have friends? They're not, like, related.
They are. I thought they were related.
We don't know that yet. You don't know that yet.
Oh, maybe, yeah. May, regroup. The enemy's here.
Roger that. Ian, stay here and don't move, okay?
Yes, May.
I kind of see it. He could also be like kind of Islander as well, but
He could
because
be.
we all look like nothing. We all look like pudding. Us
True.
Pacific Islanders. We all look the same.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were saying Americans for a second, but no, I do see what you're saying now, yeah.
You know, a Pacific Islander, much like those. No, I don't like the direction that conversation was going.
I'm white. I'm not allowed to say anything.
Uh-huh. You're only allowed to ask what kind of brown I am.
It's true. I think I sent you that video about that as well. Like, that is a surprisingly more common question than I thought would ever be asked of anybody.
Yeah, people just,
man.
Sometimes people just don't think. Well, no arms.
I'll take her back to the body shop.
Time to take you back to the truck.
Yep.
Oops, back to the lab again. Not again.
Not again.
And somebody dug that up out of the pits of hell and set some text to it that made me... That cracked me up pretty well. That was just something along the lines of failing to create another cat girl. Just oops, back to the lab again. Not again.
Just kidding. Hot dog.
I don't even know what memes are anymore. They're all a bunch of nonsense.
The line has blurred.
They're all a bunch of stupid shit.
These days, memes are like how people communicate.
Yeah. I mean, it is at least half of the way that I communicate is through image.
Yeah. Alright, let's bonk this man. There we go.
Yeah.
Double and stunned. Alright, that's good. That was good.
He's getting some good work done.
Mm-hmm.
Manuel gets it done, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got him in. You got him in there. God damn it.
No.
Runga, you dipshit. You got beat up by a guy who has no gun.
Yeah, we tried to bring the hot dog, but
the hot dog was out to be had.
Yeah.
Oh. I think he will not survive. God.
Ryuji's been doing so much more work than Royd. Like, Ryuji always ends up, like, actually being front and center.
Well, Royd is the commanding officer. He might be experienced, but he's not expected to do anything. Come on now.
I guess that's true.
That's what your non-commissioned officers are for, Jackson.
Yeah? We've killed more things as part of... what am I trying... we've killed more things as part of Ryuji replying. Let's see.
Ryuji attacking?
Yeah. Or than anybody attacking.
They just don't... They see Royd and they're like, well, we gotta at least go for the guy who's weaker, right?
Yeah.
We at least have to go for that one. He's at least the sensible choice. We feasibly have a shot.
It's very silly.
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure that...
Is there a level cap in this? Or, well, duh. No, that was a dumb question. I know there's a level cap in this game. We've seen it. You've shown it to me. You're technically not even at it, but yeah.
The player level cap is 50.
Yeah.
But
even though it says there could be 100, maybe.
Well, because the stat level cap, the stat cap is 48, but the player level cap is 50.
Which
is important because I don't know. Just because like the player level cap is based on how much total EXP you have.
Right.
So it just sets its like stuff slightly differently than the stat caps. Taking a swig of drink.
Here.
What's up? Oh yeah.
How does it work? How does it work, Jackson?
Wake?
Wake up.
What the heck was wake?
Wake up.
Huh.
He's woke, bro.
How does wake work? Like drinking water or like?
What? my brain was like, he asked me something, and all I heard was water, and I was like, I didn't say something, did I?
I think at one point you asked, I don't know, in regards to what, you were like, how does that work? And I was like, how does what work? Drinking water?
I mean, I think I know how that works, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong about dumber things.
Oh, no, no, his arm. Alright, well... Can we get him in on the action? Can we use the Ragos? Yeah, we can use the Banish and the Ragos.
Might as well use the thing that doesn't take ammo.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly to me.
That's kind of what I was thinking as well.
It does really get the feeling of like, of course you would take the rocket launcher for everyone. It has more range, does a shit ton of damage, and seemingly, and has unlimited ammo. Like,
oh yeah,
it's better than all of the missiles and guns.
Absolutely.
Maybe
Yeah.
raw damage output.
Yeah. We're getting some good levels in this, though. I'm gonna go stand next to her. You gotta be kidding me. Gosh dang, Roy... What's up?
Roy can't do anything. Roy can't nothing.
I can go shoot this man.
Wait,
Who's already basically dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't you shoot the guy that... Yeah, or can't you move,
No, I started taking his turn.
First. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, JJ already moved.
You fool, you should have planned ahead. You
It's
even
fine,
know how
Roy.
to play chess.
Not really, no.
I used to play chess a lot when I was a kid.
I like...
Screw around with the chessboard a lot.
Yeah. I like chess a lot, but I'm not really, like... I'm not very practiced in it. I know the basic concepts, like forks and skewers and stuff. Yeah, and how to castle, yeah.
Boy, you're apparently more educated than I am, because I know no formal tactical names of anything when it comes to chess.
Oh, those are like the two things I know.
Oh, what the fuck, man? You had one shot. You had one more shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Paul out of there, because he's unarmed.
He's only singularly unarmed. He isn't doubly unarmed.
Yeah.
That would be a problem.
That's true. I wonder if I can actually attack this with Donkey.
Boys can. Silos is watching. Welcome, Silos. You're just vibing out there.
Welcome in.
Ah, you can't make mistakes now. He's not. He's watching. You can't make mistakes now, Jackson.
It's true. Nice. That's some good luck.
Other than that one boss, I really would find it hard to fathom how you could lose any of these fights at this point.
Yeah, the difficulty curve is very much smoothed out.
Well, like ironed over with an iron.
Yeah.
Incompetent fools!
Oh,
All hostiles eliminated. Mission complete.
that boy's your brother, man?
Well,
He's your brother?
Oh yeah. You don't even look related.
You sure don't.
Yes. I never would have thought he'd be with the UCS.
They recruited me, May. They told me I had the potential to be a great pilot. The Nirvana Institute?
Oh, what's that?
I told you about them before, that I stumbled across their name when I was scrounging through the Army's databanks for info on Karen. She was slated to be transferred to Nirvana. That was all I could get before they traced me. Ian, did you know any Karens there?
How many Karens do you know, Ian?
Have you got some real Karens over there?
Uh-huh. I'm looking for specifically one, but any will be good to know.
Yeah, they have the short hair, they always want to talk to a manager.
I'll know my Karen when I see them, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. No, there weren't any girls there, but I wasn't there for long. My squad mates kept disappearing. I got scared, so I ran. Alright. Thanks.
Alright, thanks.
In any case, I'm glad you found your little brother, May. Yes.
The only problem is, he's a prisoner of war now. I hope nothing bad comes of this. Let's head back.
He's a prisoner of war, which means he'll definitely end up on our team because we'll either A, talk him into it, or B, they'll be like, we have this prisoner of war, you deal with him, you brought him here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, he's joining our team.
Well, obviously, he's joining our team. Listen, we're the Crayon Crows. We're getting a party member for every crayon in the box.
We're gonna have a larger army with our little mercenary squad than, like, any other United Nation.
Uh-huh.
What's going to say?
24 robots.
Yeah.
So that's our deserter. I'll have him escorted to the proper facilities.
No! You're not taking Ian away.
What? What?
You know this, statesman.
He's my brother. Which means you have to get through me first, Buster. Let him be, Colonel. I won't see another family broken up. You'll have to get through me, too.
Leave him with us. The crows will look after him.
Fine. Let me make one thing clear. If he ever tries to run, I'll have him shot. Now get your gear and head for the Morgan Fortress.
Okay, people, let's go. You too, Ian. You too, Ian.
Can we just call you Ian? It's easier.
Yeah, give me Ian. Yeah, Ian's probably, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Hey, why are you blushing? He thinks that Natalie's cute.
Mm-hmm.
What have I done to deserve this crew?
This crew's a blessing.
This is Olsen. Oh, It's you.
I hear you have one of mine in your little group.
Yes. There's no need to worry. I'll look after him.
As long as I have your assurance. As for your batch of materials, how are they faring?
They're coming along quite nicely, which you've already seen for yourself. Shouldn't you be going? Going to be very busy very soon.
So it seems you'll hear from me again.
Oh no. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
I think you're...
I really imagine his voice is like a scratchy Steve Bloom. That's what I'm trying to go for, but I don't really know how to do Steve Bloom's voice. like a drier Bartlett. Because he's not as nice as Bartlett. Why are we here? Jackson?
We are here because of, we have a new robot now.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. I mean, it looks good, but is it good?
Actually, he might be...
Nope.
worse.
It's It's garbage.
Where's 90X on this thing? Because it feels like he's bad.
Look at how cool it is. How is it so bad? It looks cool.
It does look cool. He is unfortunately hot garbo.
He's complete garbo.
Yeah.
Real quick, are those claw arms like melee arms, or are they just weird claw arms? I've been seeing them, and I'm like, those. Up, 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 up.
Oh.
Up. 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 That. What the hell is that?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. Hey, that's, well...
Want to make him One Punch Man? Well, I guess
he's pretty good.
I say that, but honestly, he's already built for short. Like, he came prepackaged as a short person.
Did he? He has one weapon. He has no weapons. Oh, I see.
I know. Yeah, like his short is like level 16.
Ah, I understand. Up to you. Yeah, his melee is not very good.
Yeah. It is funny just to say that, though. He came prepackaged as a short person.
Listen, short stacks are valid.
Mm-hmm.
All bodies are valid, but short stacks are valid. What arms did you just give him? Those aren't the same arms you've been giving everything else, is it?
Yeah, it is actually.
Well, oh, they just don't have a gun, so they look even weirder.
Yeah. They look really human. It looks like he's a robot with like human grabby arms.
Uh-huh. Those are called hands, Jackson. Those are called hands, and that's coming from me.
I'm sticking to what I'm saying.
Are you doing all right? Is your temperature okay?
Oh yeah. 100%.
You had to have me tell you what hands were.
Hey man, if you don't back off, I'm gonna use these human grabby arms on you. Let's see.
I'm gonna use the opposite of feet on you.
The opposite of feet. So let's slap him with the cemetery 10. And then now that I've got him with that, let me see if he can outwear it. Okay.
That's a weird thing about the bazooka. Does it charge? Does it buff? Do you get experience for short or for long with it?
It depends on what range you use it at. If you use it in short range, you get short experience. If you use it any farther than that, you get long experience.
That's
which is why
really cool. Yeah.
Which is why a lot of these people have been getting a boatload of long experience. Because if you look at like, I mean, I think he was already a little bit predisposed to long, but like, we look at shoot. I mean, Natalie's been getting more long experience.
How did Keith get so much experience?
I think
he was getting his ass kicked.
I think I spent some time in the arena with Keith because I was like, Keith needs to get better.
That would make more sense.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some of them have been getting good long experience.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of them are predisposed to short.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Quite interesting.
She's bad. She's like...
She's just bad.
Yeah, we got him, who's like, came in with basically 4,000 experience. She came in with like 1,400.
He has 2 single-digit stats. I don't think anyone else has a single-digit stat.
At this point, I mean melee. Some people have like low melee, but besides that, no. Yo. She is actually really bad at her job.
She's both really bad at her job, and this is one of the issues of this game, is melee and short are the same thing, so, arguably, there's probably, like, you could do a melee short build, but it's like, no you can't, that's nothing.
Right, because you can't use melee skills with short skills, even though they're both one range.
Yep, and
which is why...
if you're going to use one, you're going to use whichever one you're better at because it's the same range.
Exactly, which is why I appreciate that later Front Missions definitely fixed that. Like,
yes.
Front Mission, I haven't played Front Mission 2 yet that much, so I can't remember if they actually fixed it. I don't think they did. But Front Mission 3 onward definitely did. They, you had like a really good reason to use the 3 major like gun categories were basically shotguns, machine guns, and sniper rifles with 3 range, 4 range, and 5 range respectively.
Yeah, that's a good way to do that.
Yeah. And shotguns were the strongest overall usually. Shotguns were devastatingly strong. And then machine guns were just your standard, and sniper rifles were not that strong, but the biggest thing is that you had just amazing range and nobody could ever retaliate. Like, unless they had a sniper rifle, they couldn't shoot back, so you could always shoot them without being retaliated upon, which is that's a pretty like large strategic advantage.
Did 3 also start like shot patterns and stuff? Because that's always the thing that I've loved about Armored Core, Front Mission 4. Sorry, my brain got stuck on that because I said Armored Core, and I was like, why did my brain just say Armored Core? The thing I liked about Front Mission 4 with its, like, because I think a lot of things are like, oh, you've got, like, let's say you're playing D&D, and what, you have a DC save of, like, 8 of 12, like, you have a % chance to hit, but all that really means is a % chance to do your damage or not do your damage. The thing I've always liked about Front Mission 4 is, even though there is a dodge stat, which is its own kettle of fish, as long as you get a hit, your actual % to hit is actually the % volume of your hit, of your shots that hit, not the % that you will do a full hit or miss, which I've always thought is, like, really cool as, like, a concept.
Yeah.
Like, when you have a 30% chance to hit with a shotgun, if they don't dodge, that means 30% of your pellets will still hit, but the rest will miss. And I think that's a brilliant way to handle that, because it means, like, even if you're shooting through cover, you can still get value out of it.
Yeah, I want to say Shotgun was really good about it. Like, they upped the number of bullets substantially. I think it might have still been, like, finite, but it was still, like, I think they upped the number of bullets to, like 12 bullets in a shotgun, like,
instead of 1, like this game does.
Yeah, so like just the amount of spray that came from a shotgun was very large. Because I want to say the like shotguns could go all the way up to like 12. Machine guns were still 4, I believe. Machine guns were always 4 bullets in Front Mission 3. And then sniper rifles were 1 bullet, so that was just like roll to hit, roll to miss kind of deal.
Now I'm just thinking about the machine gun skill barrage and how stupid it really was when you thought about it.
Yeah.
You shoot it in a wide range to hit everyone in the link fight, but all the numbers are still going to the one guy, even though you're clearly not even aiming at him when you're shooting.
Which I do love.
Uh-huh.
Also, do we want to name this guy or paint him?
Well, I mean, obviously. Gotta get all of the colors of the crayon box.
What? So he's red 2 right now. Pink 1 is kind of a fun color. Black 2.
For some reason, my eyes also went to pink. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. We did get an orange. I think we did get one orange guy.
I think we did. Well, there's only orange 0. There's no orange 1.
Yup. Can only be one orange. Can only be one tangerine. And unfortunately, you already used orange, or else I would name this the tangerine. I guess there's bronze. It's kind of like an orange. And brown, too, is kind of orange.
It's like a khaki brown. That's actually just brown.
That's just dirt. That's just
dirt. I'd be fine making him.
You want to make him dirt colored? You monster.
Or either that, or we could just. What's up?
We got it here. Let's think of a name first, because I think usually the name will help influence the color. Gario. See, what's funny is I was thinking to call it Ian too, but I was like, but that's nothing.
Yeah.
Ian weaving. Sleeping. Reaping. Reaping is nothing. Penguin. Bleeping.
Penguin. Penguin so far, I enjoy that one.
Okay. I don't know. Well, there you go. And then I guess you make them. You can either make them white or black. Probably black, because penguins are more. They got black with a white torso. They're more black.
Something like that.
That's not penguin black. It's black 0.
Let's go see Black 0. That's not even really black. That's like
green.
slate. Yeah, it's green.
That's not black.
0.
That's just slate, which is maybe the blackest substance I can think of. Yeah.
That's black. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. There he is in the penguin.
Nice. I like that color. I like that look.
Cha-ching. I never noticed that he says cha-ching after you leave.
I think that might have been the first time. I'm not sure. All right, we're ready to go.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Can you show me the mission intel?
Yeah. Here's the mission intel.
Oh, wait, technically we had our mission, and then he was like, alright, you had your mission. Oh, wait, you need to go deal with this guy who's a deserter first. So, yeah, we already had our mission.
Yep.
Gotta go fight Big Cannon.
That's gonna be tricky. Alright.
It's got a lot of health.
It's got a lot of health. Alright, let's do it.
Hopefully that won't be a problem for your guys who are known to just shred whoever they run into.
We just have to get there, yeah.
I vote you take Dijon every opportunity you can. I want him to use Switch so bad.
Want him to use the hot dogs.
I might actually have a voice for this if you're okay with me doing Kirkland.
Go for it.
What's the meaning of this? I'm trying to... Jackson.
Yeah?
I'm trying to... what's the meaning of this? He's not nasally. I definitely want to go... Do you know who I want to go for?
Who do you want to go for?
What's the meaning of this, Colonel? What's the meaning of this, Colonel? He's not nasally. He's very not.
Yeah, Fuhrer Bradley. Yep.
Like, I keep on trying to do nasally, and he's not nasally.
I do get a lot of, like, rum-pum-pum from, like, what's the meaning of this? I told you I didn't need your help, Driscoll. Like, that's
Very
not... That's
Steiner.
not, yeah.
What's the meaning of this? I told you I didn't need your help, Driscoll. I'm not doing this for you, Kirkland. I'm using the installation to gather combat data for these new Vonzes and their pilots. I'm sure you won't object. Driscoll, it is not the way to address a superior officer. You are, of course, aware that members of the Institute are not bound to the chain of command. They address you any way I damn well please. And I was being polite. Thank you for your cooperation, Colonel. Have a nice day. Who the hell built this thing? Land destroyer indeed.
Monsters can't possibly win against this.
Monsters are the only thing that can. The fortresses... That's a hard word to say. The fortress's large caliber guns weren't designed for targets of our size.
Our orders are clear.
Natalie has nothing to say. She never does.
She's always, like, just business. She's like, hey guys, let's play by the rules and have fun, okay?
Just our business Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone have a business Natalie.
You get yourself a business, Natalie. Our primary objectives are to destroy the fortress's 3 main guns.
Okay.
And then I press the A button because that's what I do. The main guns won't be able to track us if we get close. Let's go.
Got to take Dijon. Might as well take Penguin too. He's new.
Penguin and
Gui.
and Dijon. There it
Dijon.
is. Yeah,
I mean, it really doesn't matter who you take.
that's true.
Oh, he did it. Huh? What?
Oh,
That was weird. That was very weird. You saw that too, right?
yeah, just sort of like spawned out of nothing.
Yeah! Burn the ground.
All right, well, let me figure out.
Dijon's in the best spot. He's at the forward front to try to get as close as possible first.
He is, yeah.
He will blindly run ahead of everybody else. Flamethrower is akimbo. I have always found akimbo to be a very silly word. The first time I heard it, I was like, that's not a real word. First time I heard guns akimbo, I was like, why don't they just call it dual wielding like every other sane human has?
Yeah, I've never. I don't even know if I've heard that phrase before.
Akimbo? First time I heard it was
Maybe.
actually Call of Duty.
Gotcha.
And it is what it is. It's dual wielding. Have 2 of a gun. You hold a gun in each hand.
I'm gonna go this way with the other crew. We'll rendezvous at some point.
I was gonna type into Google origin of the term akimbo. Do you want to know what auto completed after origin of?
Of akimbo?
Do you want to know what it auto completed? Because I typed in origin of and it auto completed. I'll give you a hint. It's based on my last prompt.
Last prompt.
For some reason, I just got it just auto completed to origin of tomato.
Oh right, yeah, we were looking it up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't. It like saved my last prompt. It just auto completed. Why did it think I was gonna look more up about tomatoes?
It's the last thing you searched.
I wasn't expecting that. Whoa. Man, autocomplete. What are you trying to say, buddy? I feel like I can't look at that. I can't look at that.
Did you find like?
Oh, go ahead.
Did you find like a bunch of like not safe for work tomatoes?
No, I continued typing and then it completed origin of the word, and then I got some rather alarming words in there like slave and thug.
Whoa.
I was like, what the fuck, Google? What the shit?
Yes.
Also, you gonna shoot at the big radar dish? Oh, no you're not. It doesn't have a health bar. It looked like it had a health bar! Don't be mad at me!
This thing has the health bar.
Don't be mad! It looks
Also,
like it has a health bar.
It does look like it has a health bar. Also, are you clicking around? Because this game... I gotcha. This game is angry at me right now for reasons I don't know.
Cat on your desk.
No, surprisingly, no cats right now.
But Kimbo comes from the Middle English phrase yanbo, which meant at a sharp angle. A good description for how your arms look when elbow bent. You have your hands on your hips. Wow! That word is stupid in my opinion.
Yo.
This is why I'm like, I have never. The term, like, it makes, if you think about it, it's like, yes, I guess that's guns akimbo. If you want to hold your guns like a moron. Who holds their guns on their hips like that?
I don't know.
Just call it dual wielding. Whoever came up with that, what the hell? It maybe makes more sense in the context of swords, maybe? It's like the swords are on your hips, so you could have like your hands on your hips ready to draw swords? But that still isn't how you're using the swords, that's just where your hands are.
Yeah.
Being akimbo has nothing to do with using two swords. Has no impact on how you use the sword.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
Yeah, I've not really heard much about this like at all.
how did akimbo get associated? Weapon. Used in most games except Big Red 1 and the Black Ops series, comes from a human body position but is commonly used in popular culture as a synonym for dual wielding. Well, yeah, but why? Why is akimbo called akimbo? While the word itself means to place one's hands on their hips, Action Quake 2 from Action Quake 2. That's not just Quake 2. The name of the game is Quake 2. Why did they call it Action Quake 2?
Action Quake 2.
What the fuck is Action Quake 2? Popularized the term akimbo to mean dual wielding a pair of guns. It's been used in many video games ever since. Did it?
Huh. Interesting.
Vaguely remember reading something about how the origin was guns akimbo. That is, you had two guns placed holstered at your hips like you would your hands in the akimbo pose. I don't know if that's just a justification after the fact, though. That's really funny. Wow.
Appreciate that.
Can we just appreciate what that scene was?
Oh, the blocking the turret?
No, the turret was just a section of a wall.
Yeah.
Just standing there like, you can't get around me.
You can't get around me. I've got pictures of Spider-Man.
Kirby first heard the word akimbo when a LARPer named an LPer, not a LARPer.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is an LPer? Named their
Let's player.
Oh. Am I an LPer? God. Don't ever call me that.
I guess we technically are. Huh.
We do let's play a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Let's play
Let's.
When am I?
Let's,
I should do a cooking stream. I think I would actually really enjoy a cooking stream.
let's play spaghetti.
Dude, I think I would enjoy a cooking stream because my cooking is a little bit more haphazard than I care to admit. I make a bit of a mess. I'm a bit of a messy boy. I walk around a lot. I do not do things efficiently in the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh,
Ow!
jeez.
Now that one hurt. Well, that first one felt so dinky. That first shot.
Well, that was because it was blocked.
I love this scene of just a single section of
How could you miss?
You missed the wall! You missed the wall twice!
Son of a biscuit.
You missed the wall twice!
How does this work?
Oh my god.
Hey, Frederick's doing okay.
How do you miss the wall twice?
A good question. It just phases through it, man.
I'm back, Canary Nation. Let's play from mission first. We're gonna watch Jackson miss a wall twice. That wall got legs, man. It got out of the way.
I'm Dogi, the wall misser.
It was walls akimbo, man.
Walls akimbo. It's walls the clock.
Walls akimbo is absolutely a build in at least Dark Souls 2. I mean, the door build is really stupid. You know what the door build is, right?
Oh yeah. That's where you just equip 2 gigantic doors and just slam down them. Yeah.
You equip
Dual
2
wheel
doors,
doors.
and they actually did allow you, when you equip the doors, that they interlock. Which, you know what?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh
You know,
jeez.
they were like, these things can't hit dick skin. Exon, you might be in trouble. Wow, these cannons do not fuck around.
Yeah, these things actually hurt. Oh no! They got me, bailing out.
You might need to be paying attention to your health there, closer, buddy boy.
She was fine until she took 2 very large damage.
Uh-huh. Ah, beans. Beans, Charlie.
Runga's also not doing so hot.
Runga needs shit in his pockets.
Runga needs healing.
Runga needs healing.
Alright, hopefully this should solve this problem. There we go.
Whoa, that broke in a really weird way.
I do like the effect, actually. That was cool.
It, like, melted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am worried that that one at the top now has line of sight and that those things can just shoot the fuck out of you, but, you know, I don't know these game.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and push on with him and start climbing the... Oh, yeah, that's the bad boy.
I've been watching the McElroys play Baldur's Gate, and I haven't played Baldur's Gate, and I didn't know it had multiplayer, and I really do kind of want to do a multiplayer playthrough of Baldur's Gate now, with the express intention that either A, we cannot get other party members, or B, we only get like 1 other party member each, because I love the idea of trying to play a game like that with only player-made characters.
Mm-hmm. Talking about Baldur's Gate 1?
Baldur's Gate 3, you goon.
Hilariously enough, I did start taking a peek at Baldur's Gate 1. I said it mostly as a joke, but like, on the real, I've actually been trying to take a look at the original game.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure it's good.
It's pretty good. It is out of date is probably a way to phrase it. Like,
I mean, it's probably what, D&D first edition?
Second edition, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, D&D 2.0, yeah.
I could imagine that it's a little dated, because, you know, they're literally... Baldur's Gate 3 is literally 5th edition.
Yeah, they did not make a 3rd edition D&D game. This man needs to heal.
What's funny is I finally have gotten... David and I have been playing Wasteland 3, and I finally, after, like, seeing after having like absolutely no interest in isometric RPGs, seeing them play it finally waking like, oh, why have I never thought to just play that like a D&D campaign? That would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're doing a lot of ouchies.
They really are.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
I knew I had a bad feeling about this.
Boy, Jackson, the game finally put on its big boy socks. It is just killing you now.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes,
even
yes.
that fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your Royd will just have to carry. It's fine.
I'm trying. Boy shucks.
It does make me wonder if there's some kind of like mechanic that could have helped with these cannons that we're not picking up on yet. Is there mayhaps an item that would have helped other than obviously healing?
Not sure, honestly. So far, the item that I've been using is called Shoot Them Really Hard and Fast.
Uh-huh. Main items you've been using are Shoot Them Really Good and Band-Aids.
I'm gonna send him over to the truck.
And the truck could get up this hill is the real question.
Slowly.
It got most of the way up there, actually. It got pretty high up there.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Wow, he's actually getting some work done, honestly, with them hot dogs. Boy's getting that work done with them hot dogs.
I appreciate that. Frederick's
Never
doing
occurred to
decent
me.
these days.
I think
Yeah, what's
your
up?
your bazooka does more damage than your melee weapon does on Fred.
Probably.
What a dumb game. This game is not balanced.
Nope. I want to say melee is supposed to be more accurate, though.
Huh.
That's the big thing that melee is supposed to be.
Allegedly. Interesting move.
Or melee,
Sorry,
yeah, more accurate. Yeah. What's up?
I'm surprised you didn't just move him all the way up there.
I'm worried about how long range these things are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see.
That cannon model looks really silly.
It does.
Damn! Dude, he's just cackling you and knowing there. He's happy that you gave him dual
Dual
flamethrowers.
dogs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's happy that I gave him the double dog.
I love hot dogs!
What's up?
I love wieners!
I shoot the... Yes, I can. Let's do it. Okay, cool.
That takes care of that wall. Why did that wall not shoot at him?
I don't know.
This game is fucking weird
I
sometimes.
do
man.
not understand. I don't understand what the range on these things are. Defense cannon 1 to 10
1 to
range.
10? Christ almighty. That's not nothing. That's quite
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, I feel like the name of this level is to throw wave after wave of your own men at them.
And have two guys who are particularly beefy to just do everything else.
Yeah.
It's definitely the way they intended this stage to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna get targeted by that.
I would be careful about that, yeah.
She's doing okay, so let's get her over here. Okay. Oh, those legs are not doing so hot.
Yeah.
Oh boy, alright. Nice.
Good job, Peruga. Look at him. Wow,
I think
he's getting up there.
Yeah, I think the real answer is if we were taking it slow. Now, granted, we probably couldn't have stopped like the insta kills where they just like shot through my body in like 2 shots.
Yeah.
But if we were taking it slower, it would have been to use the truck pretty strategically and like try to push, like do it in waves, like destroy a turret, regroup and heal, destroy some turrets, regroup and heal, kind of deal like that. At least that's.
How dare
That
you?
was
I was
pleasant.
waiting for you to finish your anecdote, you monster. You're good.
But yeah, so that's kind of a thought on how to tackle that. I don't know if it's the best answer, but that's a thought.
No matter. You have more than enough materials.
Something about them not being ready for battle, yada yada. I'm brooding Commander Man, yada yada.
I am brooding Commander Man.
My
That's
superpower is being an asshole.
All right, so that one.
I want to check what the range is on those goddamn cannons. And yes, all good RPGs are poorly balanced. You're right. Here's one thing I've learned from game design, and you have to get within 6 of them to not be able to shoot you. Interesting.
Yeah, it's between 6 and 9. So if you're closer than 6 or further than 9, it cannot shoot you. Which is fascinating.
It's fascinating because the wall turrets have better range than the literal artillery cannons.
Yeah, 1 to 10, yeah.
They should probably maybe be 1 to 4, 1 to 3. Why are they 1 to 10?
My gut feeling is that they can only shoot forward. I don't think they can shoot back. At least as far as I've observed.
Oh, that makes sense.
But the cannon seems to be able to shoot almost any direction, but just between 6 and 9.
This isn't over yet. Not as long as I live.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
you lived.
It's not over, but this might not go much better for me. God, how would you describe Brad's voice? Because it's like, what makes him such a good character is how good his voice is. That is the fact that, like, he's very good at this really, like, raspy, comforting voice, and I do not know how to emulate it.
Yeah, I mean, he just has, like, it's hard to describe. He just has old man voice, but, like, refined old man, like, and I believe Ed Harris was the name of the voice actor who voiced him. He was rather up there in years. I mean, that is just the voice of someone who smoked for like 40 years. It's really hard to like replicate that sound.
What would be your best attempt? I'm curious. What would you try if you they were like, if you were hired for Full Metal Alchemist to play Fear Bradley, and they were like, but also it has to be that guy. What would be your best attempt?
It's kind of in a raised, so he gets kind of close to the microphone because he doesn't need to raise his voice. He's very kind of low and sultry. Sort of, and there's a slight sort of, there's a very small hint of an accent. Like it's an American accent, but there's like it's like
right.
the slight in it is like, Colonel Mustang.
Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to go for. Exactly, actually.
How have the boys been doing? Something else. It's like it's really hard
Colonel
to.
Colonel Mustang, how are you doing today? See, I feel like I get too groggy.
Yeah, yeah, just too tired. Yeah, just too EP.
I didn't get much sleep last night. You know, it was very late.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I remember the librarian's name? Fuck.
No, it's Sheshka.
Eshka wouldn't shut the fuck up. That one actually came out really good.
That one, yeah, that was actually pretty good. I think I'm going to heal this turn.
I Yeah, you're getting bullied a little bit. I mean, you should...
Yeah.
I see what you mean, that the guns probably can't hit you now. Like, they only have a firing arc that's directly in front of them, like, 180 degrees, so as long as you're past the wall, they can't shoot you anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, Keith.
That was not what I was hoping to... Yeah.
Wow, Keith has done Switch once, and then he hasn't done it ever again. It makes me wonder
Never
if
again.
it does make me wonder if it only worked because he had he used another gun and it procced and thus switched to his other gun, which normally wouldn't have Switch, I wonder.
It should be able... I mean, granted, you know, this game's mechanics are a mystery, but it should be able to proc, theoretically. Oh, jeez. Frederick's got some owies. Sure. Let's go hard.
Yeah, it just says same thing as double, but for gunners, one gun after another. It doesn't specify that only certain guns can do it either.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. He's not zoomed in. Let's actually guard. Okay. Let's get our boy. Places him deep within the 6. Let's see about that. Nah, I actually I wanna take down the turret. There we go. Get this out of the way.
Yeah, he is the bastard, man.
Yeah. Oh boy, you're in a bad way, Keith. Keith, let's just run. And by that I mean you're fine there. You can stay there, I guess. Go to the truck. Go to truck, Coon.
Pilot skill with short weapons and any applicable short type skills are applied when firing from 1 square away or when attacking. Oh, that's what it is. You probably have to be 1 square away to get Switch to work.
Yes. Yeah.
So you do have to get Keith into 1 square away range to get Switch to work. That makes sense in a stupid way.
Right, because it's a short skill, yeah.
That would make it incredibly strong if you didn't need to do that, though.
Agreed, yeah.
That would make it stupidly strong to just be able to alternate fire at range.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can't now, definitely. He's missing an arm. Wow, Keith, you fucked up.
Keith, you had 1 shot. Literally.
Would you fuck it up, or would you make that mom's spaghetti?
I actually want to leave Kirkland for last. I'm not sure if it finishes the mission if I... Like, I'm not sure if I'm required to kill these things, and I want to kill all of them.
Bradley drinks too much and switches from wrath to alcoholism. Hot take! I think him being thematically pride is better than him being wrath.
Agreed. Yeah, I like him a lot more as Pride.
I like him better as pride. Like, obviously, he's not a different character, but the theming makes more sense to me. Like,
Yeah.
he's pride. He's literally the leader of a nation. He's pride. Why would he be wrath? He's not. His whole like thing is that he's a great homunculus because you don't expect him to be one. Oh, spoilers, everybody.
Whoops.
Chapter.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, like I do not understand why he made him wrath in the manga, because I'm assuming that's because Brotherhood is closer to the manga, right? So that means that officially he hadn't named. I wonder if they had named him a homunculus in the manga by the time that happened in the show, or if they just nailed it on the head and that Bradley was going to be a homunculus.
I do know that up to about episode 25 or so. Actually, truth be told, I don't know. I really don't know.
Or maybe it just did so well on the show that it was like, well, I have to make Bradley a homunculus in the manga. But then he changed him from pride to wrath inexplicably. Like, why?
Yeah, no good reason.
I actually don't know who wrote Full Metal Alchemist.
I think it was a dude. I don't know much about the dude, but I do think it's a dude, yeah. Colonel, our main guns have been destroyed.
Impossible. What are the Wanzu squads doing? What are the Wanzu squads doing? His soul left his body. What? Well, we did lose 2 people.
Yeah.
Ilos alcohol is not good for you, but it is tasty. And in 2003 version, the reveal happens, I think, in the 30s, whereas in Brotherhood, it happens in, episode 14. Well, yeah, but that's also because Brotherhood got terrible pacing, but also because Brotherhood actually still assumes that you've either read the manga or watched the original.
Yeah, they fast-tracked, like, Brotherhood... Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's literally true. Brotherhood fast-tracks its first season to try to recap you on everything that was basically canon in the 03 series. So, like, if you saw Season 1 and Season 2 of 03, that's mostly canon. And then after that, you can pick up Brotherhood and start from, like, episode 10, more or less, and just kind of carry on. Like, and it's not...
a girl.
What's up?
It was a girl. I thought it was a girl.
Oh, was it a girl?
I think a girl authored Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah.
My bad. Well, I was just wrong.
I still don't like her decisions, but but that's because I didn't like her writing, not because she was a girl.
That's the important part. Yeah, it's just like, the pacing of Brotherhood is genuinely very, very, very fast for the first, like, season or so.
And then they just drop a brick on your head, and it's paced awfully.
Yeah, season 3 onward, like, after you learned about Father, basically, like, that is a huge, like, crescendo of, like, plot points that suddenly just hit a brick wall. Because you learn about Father, and then after that, the main characters are like, oh, what do we do? And it's like, I don't know, man. I guess we go north? You want to go hang out with Armstrong's sister?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Let's do it. Yeah.
That's part of my thing is I love Full Metal Alchemist because it has my favorite interpretation of magic as a science. It has a military drama, an actual military drama in it that talks about warfare and military politics. Like, so much of 03 is, like, way more steeped in, like, a very humanist, like, fantasy tale about revisionist history almost, like, or a sidestep of Earth, of, like, a weird offshoot that is, like, similar enough to it that you can recognize things from it, but is largely different and more fantastical. Like, and then just something about Brotherhood. It didn't have any of that. Like, the characters felt flatter. There wasn't as much good military drama, and, like, the stakes didn't quite ever feel good or right, and their discussion on war wasn't very interesting. Like, the worst thing they try to show about how war is heck is you get to see Mustang and, shit. What's wrong with me?
You talking about Marco, or?
No, you get to see Mustang and his best friend.
Oh, God.
Shit. What's wrong with me?
No, it's not you're not talking about the doctor.
Starts with an H.
Oh, Hawkeye. Hughes.
No, not Hawkeye. Hughes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was being dumb as well.
There's a scene
where you get to see Hughes and Mustang look real tired because the war is making them real tired. And in 03, you get to see Mustang have to deal with his actions as a soldier that cost the death of 2 innocent people. But people like Brotherhood more or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like Brotherhood. Its writing just doesn't work for me. But that's just me. If you like Brotherhood, I'll give you this. The animation is really good. Good fight scenes.
The budget did skyrocket for that. Like, because 03 was so successful that they were just like for a while they were like, oh my god, this is a cash cow.
Yes.
So, like, Brotherhood's budget was ridiculously high, and it paid off. I mean, it quite literally paid off. People lost their G-dang minds over that series. People still watch it in 2024, and I'm glad they do. Like, it is still one of like, either of them like are still some of like the top 10 best anime probably ever made. Like, it's
apparently I need to go find a big anime podcast, promise them a hot take, and then spread my word. I feel like it isn't a hot take. Is it a hot take?
We like 03 more than Brotherhood. It's a hot take. Like, it's the entire rest of the gosh dang world loves Brotherhood more. We're the unpopular opinion.
I also, it's so weird. It's just, I think, an unpopular writing thing where war is depicted as heck, like just genuine heck. I was like watching an episode of Deep Space Nine, which has a lot of things in common with 03, by the way, with some of that wartime writing about soldiers going through heck. And then I scrolled down to read the comments on it, because I'm a monster, because I have to read the comments to see if people agree with me. And somebody named out this episode by name and went, wow, this is really where the writing took a downturn. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Because it was very much that same thing of, the whole episode is about a civilian being trapped in a war zone.
Yeah.
People just not like that writing? I mean, fair. Am I weird for liking that?
I mean, I guess it conveys a feeling of powerlessness. Like, if you're a civilian in a war zone, it's like you're out of sorts. Like, you...
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. People don't like to think about the fact that war is heck, I guess. Fair enough. I like to think about it all the time because it makes me sad.
It's sad, and it's that feel-good sad.
It's not feel-good sad. It's just sad, feel-bad sad.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by our own success.
Oh, as an aside, and I will continue on with this, I heard an opinion recently where somebody was just like, they were like, I hate war stories because, you know, it romanticizes war and stuff like that, and like it just makes it like war stories are bad. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I see where they're coming from, and honestly, I can see that sometimes. But then I thought about it, I was like, well, no, really, a good war story always ends up being anti-war, because the story every time is, war is terrible, war is hell, war is not something we should be doing. Like, yeah, well, like, people aren't trying to go out and sell more war. They aren't trying to make war mangas to be like, oh man, you know, let's go sell some wars, guys. Like,
so it's good ones, like, anyways. Yeah,
the good ones. Yeah, it's always about like genuinely how like anti-humanitarian it is.
Yup. I don't know, man. I've never, not never, just now, like, put that together. Like, is it just that people don't like when, well, not just that, but it's like, is that an element of it? They just don't like to think about that stuff and how upsetting it is? Fair enough, I guess, but
maybe, yeah.
It's frustrating because it doesn't make it bad, it just means you don't want to confront that, which is fair. It's upsetting. That's fair. You know?
Yeah.
I do, though, and I think it's great writing.
Yeah, you can make some really, like, there are some amazing stories that come out of tragic events.
Like,
it's so weird to think that somebody would think that bad writing is talking about how war is bad. Like, do you think war is good?
Well, I think there's a misconception about war stories as well. Like, the people think that war stories is to spread war propaganda. It's like, no, war stories tell you how bad war is. War stories are a reminder.
Good war stories are a reminder that war is bad.
Yeah. I hope it was worth it. Next up, Fort Modest. And Natalie is dead.
Yep, Natalie's dead, and so is... We lost somebody else in that, didn't we?
I think we lost JJ?
Yeah, we did lose JJ. Damn it, JJ. You done fucking dropped the ball again.
I don't want to go straight to Fort Modest because that's going to put me in fight.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Thank you.
I was about to be like, yeah, you don't want to go to Fort Modest. You're going to have to rebuild all of your robots again. You know.
Yep.
But you probably do want to stock up on heals and stuff.
I do want to stock up on heals because
what does smokes do? Like, you should check at least what smokes and stuff do, because that probably, like, in those kinds of situations, maybe it would have been...
That might have actually been the answer.
It's at least worth looking at them.
Yeah, like chaff or... Yeah, smoke.
That would have at least... Yeah, smoke would have at least probably helped, because then you could just throw smoke on yourself. Because, Jackson, you have to understand, if there's smoke in a game, I'm gonna use it. I've realized, is I'm gonna use it, because people think smoke is useless, and I always find a use for it, and it actually works. People just think it's bad.
Yeah. That's
I hate saying this, because I don't want to sound like a caricature of Rick and Morty fan, but there are a lot of people who just don't like anime that doesn't try to grab them by the balls with hype moments and big sweeping action animation. You've grown a little averse to. Yeah, no. I mean, my number one favorite anime is still Cowboy Bebop because it marries the two of those, in my opinion. I think I've heard maybe some criticism that Cowboy Bebop does have some weird pacing stuff. I feel like the worst episode of Cowboy Bebop is its first episode. It's not a bad episode.
It's not a bad episode.
But I've had too many instances of trying to watch that show with somebody and like being like, oh man, this is how the show starts. It's not bad, but if you're not into anime, it's still pretty fucking weird. And it's not where the show is at its heart good.
Yeah.
I've had that experience. I still like that first episode, but I do think it's maybe its weakest episode. For me.
Agreed. Olsen, can you show me the mission intel?
Yeah.
No data.
Here's the mission intel. Go fucking figure it out yourself. It's Grieg. Look at Grieg. Look for Grieg.
Thanks.
That's the thing,
Right.
Kirby,
Go screw yourself too. What?
Yeah. Whoa. Why you gotta say that, Kirby?
No, not the Kirby. No, I like the Olsen.
Wow, I thought you liked Dragon Ball Z. You watched Dragon Ball Kai and Super.
Yeah, I watched a decent amount of those. Yeah, I watched through all the Super. That's not true. I watched through Super after season 2 because the movies did a really, really good job of covering the first 2 seasons.
But I was gonna say is like, I'm here for a good action romp. One of my favorite animated films of all time is Redline. And whilst I'll defend the writing chops of Redline, that movie is absolutely a dumbass film, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, we watched Premiere just like a week ago or something like that. And Premiere's written rather well. Like, Premiere's got some good aspects to it.
Huh.
And
Gurren Lagann, same thing. I think my thing is like there has to at least be something in there, or at least if it's gonna be a dumb action time, they gotta show that is not only just what you are here for, but that's what makes it smart, is how fucking dumb it is.
Yeah. I do love how dumb some of the Gurren Lagann characters are.
Like, in my opinion, the best way,
dumb B action movie writing isn't actually dumb. It's very smartly designed because it's made to make you feel just the best the best example I can actually think of this is actually Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China is the perfect example of how you could make something have such rich charisma that they can say the literal dumbest things and it will still be entertaining and fun because it's actually intelligently designed.
Yeah.
Like, it takes someone really smart to write something really stupid.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, because we've gotten dumb comedies written by people that are not that good at writing stuff, and there's dumb comedies that are smart and dumb comedies that are dumb, and it's a very weird line in that, but there is a line.
Yes.
I think dumb comedies that are dumb just sort of throw paint at the wall and hope that they made a Picasso.
Yeah, and hope that they made at least a funny mess.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like the army's having a rough time. No surprise there. This is the UCS's last line of defense. We'll show them how it's done.
Oh, we are losing?
What? No, the UCS, we're driving them back. Like, we're kicking their ass. We're about to win this game.
Beat the game. Okay. Wow, this game was easy, Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't even know why people have a hard time with it.
Yeah, for real.
Captain, are you sure you'll be alright? You haven't properly qualified as a Sea King pilot yet.
I think this was you.
I barely remember this man, but I'll take a swing.
Who do you think I am, boy? Get the hell out of my way or I'll crush you with the rest of them.
Good to see you still have some fight in you, Demetrius. Demetrius.
I think that Demetrius.
Demetrius. What are you, a dinosaur?
Driscoll, of course I do. I want revenge. The bastards that killed my men are right here.
They've beaten you once before, Demetrius. You'll be able to handle them.
But you just sit there and watch me, Driscoll.
The Sea King. It's operational.
They evolved the Goldie.
they have evolved the Goldie.
Be careful, I think it knows Drill Peck.
But they put surf on it. They do not know what they're doing.
What do you know of it?
It's Sakanta's newest. Sorry. It's Sakanta's newest weapon. Mobile words are hard. It's Sakanta's newest mobile weapon model. It's big, but it can move as fast as a Vonzer.
Kata.
And that
Oh, my
that
vote.
car is.
Yeah, he's just going.
Yeah, that car is just going.
My vote is always to take at least Dijon. Dijon has to be on the team for me. Honestly, he's the only must-have for me.
Yeah. I should bring Enmelwell. I can leave. Actually, Hans is pretty good with his long range. I'll leave Paul and bring Enmelwell, and the rest of these guys are actually pretty okay. The rest of them are actually that's a good pick.
I mean,
Cool.
they all are largely driving the exact same robot, so.
Yeah, but their skills are different though. Like their skill points and stuff.
Slightly.
Slightly. Okay, so we are in the bottom left, and they're just sort of in generally the top right. So as long as you just start fanning out towards the top right, then we're Gucci. Okay, cool.
And I still am just like probably digging my hole of how much I just am not a fan of Brotherhood, but I'm like, if people wanted a hype anime though, they do not, in my opinion, they didn't do that good of a job of really hyping anything because so many moments of it are still like trying to draw on the emotional core of the original.
And it's like really wanting to be like, here are these big, super emotional moments, or here's this really upsetting thing, and it's like, but for some reason the writing just never really lives up to that same kind of like emphasis that O3 had for me. Like, if it wanted to be hype for hype's sake, it really doesn't do that either for me.
Yeah. Well, the big thing for me in that regard is just that the pacing, like, because all the emotional meat was in the first half of the series, and the pacing in Brotherhood for the first half of the series is breakneck. Like, it's like, how can we feel sad about the big die when you only see him for like 2 episodes in Brotherhood? Like, you get established where it's just like, oh, Daddy's a family man, and then the next time you see him, he's just like, oh, I'm gone. See you guys.
Yup.
And so yeah, it's just like it's just a pacing thing in that regard. And then the second half is just like, funnily enough, I don't feel great about the second half of either series. Like, I feel like probably Brotherhood's is worse, but I love the first half of both series more than the second half of both series.
That's fair. And I largely agree with that, especially on a most recent viewing. But I still think that at least like the second half of O3 has a very interesting, weird thing that happens. I actually really like that reveal of what the gate is. I think the gate is way more interesting in O3 because they actually do something weird and interesting with it instead of it just being a thing that exists. It's just a thing that exists.
Yeah.
It's a thing that exists in Brotherhood. And again, the answer to that show is just to not do the thing, and I'm like, that's not an answer, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's like saying the best way to not do the best way to solve the problems of magic is to not do magic, and well, that means nothing.
Yo.
You know how this thing that has actually done a lot of good in advanced society, just don't do it because
don't do it, man.
It also caused some bad things to happen. Because it caused some bad things to happen, that's the reason to not do it?
Just
all the good things it did meant nothing?
Stop it, get some help.
Huh? Just very weird. But again,
oh no.
I could go on forever about that, but that's not to, and that's again not to even say that I would say that I half agree with you. I think that the second half of the first season is when the first series actually started being good for me. I was very trepidatious. I was like, they say this is good, but that first episode was okay. And these next 3 episodes were pretty okay.
I like the one about the mother, like. That's, and I see what Kirby is saying about, like, Ed didn't give up alchemy because it's the bad thing. Like, he gave up alchemy because of he found that magic equivalent exchange deal in the last moment to so he gave up something that's good to get the big prize.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but when something has something about having to learn to come to terms with the awful things that have happened in your life by coming to terms with the awful things that happened in your life and learning to live with them and having the answer be, but you can have it corrected, it just always rubs me the wrong way, man.
I mean, it's never fully corrected, because I see what you're saying and I basically agree with you. But, like, he never gets, like, he never gets
their
everything
mom back, so,
They never get their mom back. They never, you know, get all their bodies back, and Al and Ed can both do alchemy, like,
right.
Like, in the end, they've lost something. And,
right.
And for what it's worth, I was actually really hoping that there was ever going to be a sequel series about Al becoming, like, the main big character, because he was the one that could still do alchemy between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
because like Al seemed to have a lot of potential, but he was always overshadowed by Ed. So it was just one of those like, nothing really came of it because he just wasn't ever the focus.
I could actually see a really good sequel series based on that Brotherhood conclusion where, he's like, now he's the main guy who's doing alchemy stuff, and then Edward becomes like a backup character to him because now the only things he can do, like, he's still probably a really intelligent scientist who like does a bunch of stuff, but because he can't do alchemy himself, he can only do it would be like a role reversal almost. Like, he's now the more restricted one because because Al was restricted when he was in the suit. It's made very clear that he is not happy that he's in the suit.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, Ed would be restricted for a while, but in the canonical, like, granted, once again, I don't know if I loved this, but if you remember in the canonical Fullmetal Alchemist, there was the whole big deal about alkahestry and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that alkahestry was not. Oh, welcome in.
Hey, Moat. Go to bed, or unless you woke up, good morning.
Yeah, go to good morning.
We're having a conversation about a thing that we have a hot take on because we're not fans of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but we love 03.
I still like Brotherhood. I like 03 more. But yeah.
Go ahead. No, you.
No, yeah, the. So I think what would happen is it really seems like alchemy and alkahestry are pretty disconnected, and as noted by the fact that what's up.
I think that's dumb. I would love even the idea of alkahestry if it was treated as a different version of alchemy, but fundamentally the same thing from a different cultural perspective. But no, you're right. They're just two different things.
They seem different. They seem to be different because in the fight with Father, where he just flat out turned off alchemy, alkahestry still worked.
Yeah.
So that leans me that makes me believe that alchemy is different than alkahestry. And that's basically the only thing I have to really go on, but and plus, like, they talk about, like, in the manga and in Brotherhood, they talk about tectonic shifts or tectonic, like that's where the energy comes from. And
I also just thought it was way more metal the way that they handled it in 3 of where alchemy comes from. Yeah,
it's where it comes from human souls.
Like, it's necromancy in 03. That's fucking incredible.
Yeah. I guess we're kind of talking about Father's imitation knowledge of alchemy. Well, yeah. I guess that's what everybody in Amestris knows. Because when that was brought over, like, I guess that's really what anybody knew was the imitation alchemy, and that alkahestry was the true source. And so, alchemy itself apparently can be shut down by someone who is super strong and has that power.
And is named Father.
Yeah. But alkahestry, the true craft, cannot be shut down. The question then becomes whether the Gate of Truth is tied to both alchemy and alkahestry.
Right.
You never really see truth itself talk about. I'm gonna go back towards the.
And I mean, like, that is not something I would want. Like, that's not a complaint there. If anything, I'm just like, my whole thing with the Gate is I like how scary the Gate is in 03, and the Gate doesn't feel scary to me. I don't know. It didn't feel scary. I don't remember being as intimidated by it as I was in 03, because there's just something very, like, eldritch about it in that version. But I think 03 has a much better presentation. For some reason, like, the music is better, a lot of the animation... Or not the animation, but the, like, style choices work better for me, and there's a lot
For me, there's a lot better uses of animation subtlety in 03 than there is in Brotherhood, where Brotherhood has fantastically animated sequences. They're really, really good. It lacks things like, I immediately picked up on the fact that the very stark difference of how Hughes dies in 03 versus how he dies in Brotherhood. In 03, he dies with his head held high and confident, which made it that much harder to hit when it happened. In Brotherhood, he's more panicked and scared, and for some reason I was just like, I don't know, man. It hit me harder when Hughes believed he wasn't going to die.
Yeah.
It did. It's that kind of subtlety. It's stuff like that. It's also things like Mustang's response to his death and Hawkeye being there. Like, he cries and says it's a terrible day for Rain, and Hawkeye looks around or looks at him and says it is. And in Brotherhood, she like takes a moment to go, I don't see any rain, and I'm like, it don't work for me. It don't work.
Yeah, because I believe her reply is, "Sir, it's not raining," and he says, "Yes, it is."
Yeah. And it's like, it's almost like a bad joke at that point. Like, it just feels way flatter, and like, Hawkeye at least is like shown in 03 to be like maybe very like quiet, but not necessarily like blunt, I wouldn't say.
She knows what he's saying immediately.
Right, because it's an important moment. Like, it would clash the other way around. Like, it'd be a complete total clash.
I don't mind either. I don't mind her taking it literally in Brotherhood. I think it was still delivered fine. That one's kind of dealer's choice in my book. Like that one's totally fine either way.
It's kind of the same plot as Owl House. Interesting. Now, that's not to say that I won't like. I actually really want to watch Owl House. Maybe I'll like Owl House and be like, wow, this is Brotherhood if I liked it. But I think I would like Owl House. Everything I've heard about Owl House, it's really, really good. It's a Baba Yaga, man. I'm gonna think a Baba Yaga is cool. I'm pretty sure that's Owl House. I think that's Owl House.
I think so. Also, we need to upgrade JJ's arm. He's got the shoot arm, but wait, in Brotherhood, is it not just a? Oh yeah. I think she does agree with him, or something like that. Because he says it's a terrible day for Rain, and I thought she tried to correct him and say, "Sir, it's not raining."
Yeah.
I can't remember. I'll be straight. I cannot actually remember. I'm sorry.
Has been a while. I have a lot of mixed feeling, I have a lot of. I didn't like it as much. Is really what it comes down to. But that's not to. I was even thinking about this earlier. Is I think I'm trying to get out of the era of my life of things that I don't like and questioning why somebody would like it, and instead being like, the things I don't like are just things I don't like. End statement. Like, if people enjoyed Brotherhood, that's totally fine. And there are things to like about Brotherhood. There are things to like about Brotherhood. So, I definitely try to be less about that, about medium of like, why would anybody like this thing? Well, in reality, I'm sure somebody could say plenty of things like that about the things I like. I'm just pretentious. And a lot of them could just be, you're just being pretentious.
There are many things I appreciate about both of them, and I kind of wish this would never happen. Especially politics. I forgot about that.
Al gets better fight scenes in Brotherhood. I can admit that.
He does get better fight scenes in Brotherhood. I was gonna say, I wish we could go back and make a definitive edition, because there are things I love in 03 and there are some things I love in Brotherhood, and I wish we could have taken some pieces. This is literally subjective and completely opinionated, but I loved the music in 03.
Yes.
Like
O3's
that.
music is astounding.
03's music, and I don't know why they didn't just reuse it. It's so good.
It really is. I really can't think of a track from Brotherhood that, like, I was like, wow, this was a really good track compared to the entire track list. I can think of multiple songs from 03 that just hit me. They just hit you, man. They're good.
Yeah. So like I just wish that we could get like a sort of this super like mix of some of the best things of 03 and some of the best things of Brotherhood, and yeah, because there's I don't know, there's a lot of good in both. I think the best fight scenes in Brotherhood.
And it's with Al.
Yeah, the one with we talking about with Al and
Pride.
That's true. There's Al and Pride. I forgot about that one. I was actually thinking about just the emotional like moment of Lust when they fight Lust, and like Al's like talking about how he's not going to run away, and he's being ripped to shreds, and Mustang like just stumbles in half dead, just being like, well said, Al. And at that point they're like, oh god, we know what's gonna happen, and immediately puts up a wall. Like, it's a moment that I love. That scene is like, to me, that is like one of the coolest moments.
I do think the Pride fight is probably my favorite fight in that show, and that's
The
just
Pride fight.
because
Yeah.
the Pride fight with Al, because it's just, you get to actually see Al fully be able to fight, and I could he not do alchemy in 03? He could still do alchemy in 03.
Wait, who?
Al.
Yeah, I could do Al. Yeah. Al could do Al.
Oh, I think the difference was, what, in Brotherhood he unlocked his gate? Was that what it was? He no longer needed a circle at some point?
So, yeah, I think at some point he unlocked his gate.
Because that fight is, like, really good between him and Pride. Like, it kicks ass.
Yeah, I also appreciated the Shen / Greed versus Pride as well, or Wrath. Yeah, so Greed versus Wrath in yeah. Also, the question outside of FMA, I'd really like to see who you're playing with in the tags or title for the stream.
That's a fair bet. You know what? I should just do like a parentheses Jackson or W Jackson, or I guess Arcadium, whichever you would prefer. I can do that.
Do you usually put your real name, or do you put your online handle everywhere? So if you stick to online handles,
I wouldn't care. I would probably do my online handle, but I would say so. I was even thinking about this recently. It was like, I feel like I care a lot about a decent amount of aesthetic consistency with a lot of the things that I do. Like, even if I do, I know if I do like a crossover with somebody, I will have to be like, so one thing, that they would have to be open to, hopefully, is, can we agree, like, if I do with another VTuber, I'd be like, I can create a VTuber aesthetic that would match, you know, the rest of the stream, because all my co-hosts I feel very good about this, that I designed all you guys to have kind of a cohesive art style to kind of fit this weird, sleeked down peak mode where we're the opposite of Mystery Theater. What the hell is the...
is it Mystery Science Theater 3000 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, MST3K.
Really, they're the original VTubers, guys.
That's true.
They literally sit in front of the screen and talk, and one of them is a robot.
Yeah, I love them.
I actually should watch them. I've never actually seen a Mystery Theater, not once. And really? I know I would like it because. what we do.
That's where I got Big McLarge Huge from.
What?
Oh man, there was they were like mocking a movie where, oh gosh, I can probably find the clip after stream. But they were like heavily mocking a movie where all the character basically was Buff Strongman.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just like, kept on coming up with like names for him throughout the movie. It was like one of those. It's like big, large cheeks, or something. I'll find it for you. It's way funnier than I can ever recite it. But yeah, that's where I got Big McLarge Huge from.
Yeah. Yeah, I should put them on, because again, they're like very much that, they're what we do, and I've never actually seen them, I would argue. From my understanding, is it's just, 3 or 4 guys watching a movie, making jokes about the movie they're watching, and talking about it, and talking over it. Like, that's what I understand, that's their whole shtick.
Yeah, I think that's the whole shtick, yeah. Yeehan is about to get messed up. I need to get him out.
You like how it took like 5 turns for the giant kill me bot to get to you, and the first thing that Yuyan said about the giant kill me bot is it's a bot that's as fast as a Bonzer?
Oh yeah, that's true. He did say
so
that.
Fast.
So fast.
Knowledge Religion Lecture 4.5k. Did I miss some context there?
I think that's the. That's his take on MST, like Mr. Science Theater. Instead of that, the opposite would be like Knowledge Religion Lecture.
Uh-huh.
The way I learned about Fruition was having an archive of all the SNES games. That is amazing, actually. That is a huge archive. Like, that's probably in the gigabytes, I'd imagine. Like low gigabytes, maybe. All SNES
I was gonna say,
games.
it's like maybe again of all SNES games ever made. I was thinking, of a lot of SNES games. I don't know, but of all, oh my god, yeah. He lived. Never mind.
Dang.
Stop moving, you rants!
Oh, he's dead.
Yep, the man is dead.
Banana is dead.
Well, I guess we go murder some more.
That's where Chow Wai Man comes from? What, this game?
Really?
No, I just don't know what he means, but what the fuck is Chow Wai Man? Am I being...
I should know. Should
you know?
I think so.
Know your work. Why should you know?
I don't know, man. I'm steeped in old video games. I play a lot of old video games.
True. I mean, I do too. Relatively. I will say probably that I did not start gaming until at least the N64. I certainly didn't begin formative gaming thoughts until the N64. So, honestly, like, you guys were at least a little bit ahead of me. We didn't get our first console until the N64. My brother was already, like, 9 or 10 years old?
Yeah, I was born and bred on the NES. On the NES and SNES. That's probably in part because my mom liked the Nintendo and my brother liked the Super Nintendo. So
our first console was the N64 and then a PlayStation 1. And then this was always a weird thing my family did. My mom's side of the family, like my mom and our stepdad, Greg, we always got Nintendo game consoles. Only Nintendo game consoles. My dad would get, he got a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, an Xbox at one point, an original Xbox, which I'm really sad that we don't have anymore. I would use that. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
An original Xbox, and then the Xbox 360 was the last console I got. We never got a PlayStation 3 though, and I'm a little mad about it, because I think I would have really liked it, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Never got to play Metal Gear Solid 4, even though we had Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 when I was a kid.
So it was a Game Grumps episode in which their SNES emulator crashes and Aaron opens a random game called Chow Wai Man, which is a picture of a very pretty Japanese woman. Whoa.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
That's
I was
it?
wrong then. Yeah, I would not have known that, my bad. Let's see, can I attack?
Let me, like, try looking it up.
Save search on?
Did you ask if safe search was on?
Well, you said, because you said you were going to look it up, so I was saying put safe search on. Because, you know, you're looking up an image of some, you're looking up some images, you know? Search safely.
Apparently there is a Chow Wai Man ROM. Probably just anime porn, but I'm still curious on what Cobra Girls were. Yeah, it's just a picture of a girl. It's just a picture of a girl.
Huh.
On a ROM.
That's kind of funny.
It's not a game. What? What the fuck? Or is it a game?
Mm-mm.
I don't understand. The fuck? I do not understand. When you said the weird ones just being pinups from Japan, it reminded me of that. Ah, gotcha. Silos, you really want me to stream a ROM of a single picture of a Chinese woman? We just talk over that for 3 hours.
It's a really good picture.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid 4. We did. We streamed that. Arthur and I played through Metal Gear Solid 1 to Metal Gear Solid 4 like a few years ago. It's one of my favorite series that we did. I am sad though. Apparently, I lost one of my favorite. I remember this now because I went back to watch it. I don't remember why. It's because I had to know how we made fun of the ladder climb. And the reason why is because I recently saw a really stupid video on Instagram of a machine in a gym that is just a ladder.
Oh.
It's a treadmill ladder. It's a ladder that just, you can continually climb it, and you never climb faster than it goes. It's just a ladder that keeps going, and of course, somebody put the haha funny ladder song sequence from Metal Gear Solid 3, and my immediate joke was to go, I absolutely would have headphones on just to play that section of the game, and the whole set is me just climbing the ladder until the song ends, and then I get off the ladder, go home. That's the whole set, and I would do that for a month and see what but I had to see what like our joke was for it, and our joke was just a moment of silence for a really stupid part of the game, which is a pretty good joke. But I also remembered talking about how there's a detail in Metal Gear Solid 4 or in 3 that if you after you do the ladder climb, there's an area of the game where there's a bunch of vultures, and if you kill an enemy soldier, the vultures will actually fly over to the enemy soldier and start eating the enemy soldier. And then if you kill and eat that vulture, there's a sequence later on in Metal Gear Solid 3 where you're confronted with all of the soldiers that you killed. Like, they show you every single soldier that you have killed through the game, and it's modular, so if you go on a death list, like, if you don't kill anyone, barely anybody shows up, except for the bosses. But if you kill a lot of people, like I did, it's really fucking long. And if you eat one of the vultures that ate a soldier, you will have some soldiers in that, like, sequence be walking past you as ghosts with vultures on their heads saying, "You ate me." And I was like, Arthur, we have to do this. And I was like, I don't remember if we actually got it to proc or not. because he didn't believe me that that's a thing that could happen, and then the next stream I remembered losing for some dumb reason, and I don't remember why. Yeah, see, Moat confirms. Like, they'll say you ate me when they walk past you, and he did not believe me that that was a thing that could happen. But unfortunately I couldn't see if we ran into that or not because we lost that part, and I vaguely remember that that had happened because Twitch is an awful archiving platform sometimes, and I've learned my lesson, and now we use YouTube now as a secondary safety net because people on YouTube are probably looking for several-hour things to put on the background, and people who are going to Twitch are going to people who are actively live.
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson, and believe it or not, the VODs on YouTube are, wow, doing way better than they would be on Twitch.
Thanks.
Honestly. Switch. Has to be Switch. Fort Molus is fallen. Victory is ours. You'd have a silly amount of soldiers holding hands over their crotch. You did aim low playing that game. Yeah, I forgot that that's a detail too, is if you kill them with dick shots, they'll also do that.
Very funny. Alright, well, time to buy gear for like 20 units.
20 whole minutes. Time to find out how much we can get the arena to get jacked up, because it's stupid that we can do that. Let's see.
True.
Our current highest is 32 to 1, I believe.
Something like that. It was very,
32
very...
against?
Yeah.
Guys, we found a fun thing about this game. You could really fuck with the arena odds if you want to. You don't got to do it right now. We always do the shop first. But I always have to know how high we can get the odds. Because it's so funny that we can get them that high and reliably win.
Yeah.
Whoa, it looks cool.
That looks cool.
And it's got a lot of power, but that's it?
Yeah, seems so.
It's just got a lot of power. Like, fine.
Yeah.
And slightly worse health?
Slightly worse health. A lot of power.
It just weighs the same as your current thing. Like, it's super light. It's super light and has a lot more power. That's really it. Like, that's fine. Power really hasn't been an issue, has it?
No, but in theory, the better power weight ratio does give you a little bit more move. In theory.
My arena abuse vid, by the way.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Arena... Why am I stupid?
Did you post a clip of like the of us?
Oh yeah. yeah. That my brain did not translate and all of the thing I said to the yeah. I'm my bad. That's on me. That's yes. It's really fucking funny. It's so goddamn funny. It should be on YouTube. I've been posting my highlights on YouTube as well. Shorts are surprisingly doing very well. It's very weird. I was not expecting them to do that well. Really. Like, I'm glad that they are. I just really wasn't expecting it. Are those quad legs? Why they...
Whoa.
They are. You just look really silly to me. They're very short. They're stubby.
Yeah, they are. I think I'll go with the pious, actually.
So do you think you're going to get a different body or no?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I'm just trying to decide on which one. I definitely need to upgrade the body for sure.
Well, that looked like a cool new cannon arm to finally upgrade to.
Oh, yeah, Type 65?
No, we've seen the Type 65. Going up.
Oh, you're right. You are right. That is a better cannon arm. Unfortunately, a lot of these arms seem to be actually. A lot of these arms seem to have some really bad hit rates.
Well, but I should have links below, but I'm always curious. If you try searching MCCanary on YouTube, I think you should be able to find me. There is possibly one red herring that is some guy who has MCCanary as just MCCanary, or Mick Canary is what his is, and I think there's like one video on it. I don't know, but if you see literally any of my iconography, then yeah, those are me.
I think I have the same iconography. I have the same guy, the same face, and I have the same like little pixel avatar as my mascot, because that's my mascot. My mascot isn't actually me. Me is me. My mascot is Canary.
Me is me.
I still have just, at this point, is just... I'll actually admit, it's it probably more than anything is just girl me. Canary is just girl me. And even then, I'm like, they're probably androgynous, so they're not even real girl me. They're just more feminine me.
That's fair.
So, what
Dang,
you
Sarah's
saw when you searched MCCanary. Curious. Yeah! I'm only second. What's interesting is it's just my VOD. This is something that we noticed. I was like trying to, actually my roommate was like, yeah, we'll look you up. We tried looking me up and he could not find me. And I'm like, God damn it, this is one thing. And I'm working on this now. And I'm like, okay, I think it's salvageable. I don't think I need to completely raise it to the ground and start from the bottom up. But I do have a bit of an uphill battle. Due to certain decisions I made when I was starting to make content, I may or may not have gotten started on the best foot because I did not take it seriously enough and just thought, well, if it blows up, if it blows up. But YouTube, at the time especially, was kind of putting a bad taste in my mouth because some of my favorite creators who I aspired toward were getting kind of shafted by YouTube. So I just kind of went, well, YouTube's not going to like my content anyways, so I'm just going to post whatever I want, because if YouTube's not going to like it, then who gives a fuck? And in retrospect, that was a mistake. Wow. Is this called character development, Jackson?
I think so. I think it is.
So, yes, I should have been taking those videos way more seriously. And by serious, I don't mean like I should have gone full YouTuber, like, no. I wouldn't do that now, and I wouldn't do that then. But my friend's telling me to update my branding. Should have done it sooner, should have took it more seriously. Trying to be, whoa, what the fuck? That's just... Hey, go back to your gun, to the machine gun. I was not paying attention. That's the art assault. Have we seen that before? That's
new.
That's just an MG42.
It's also very good.
Uh-huh.
It is quite good.
What you've heard is people working with Twitch. YouTube is a platform for getting people to learn about Twitch, yeah, pretty much. And that's what I'm pretty much using it for now, essentially.
I'm trying to pet my cat until she gets out in the front of my screen.
Mm-hmm.
She loves being pet by my wife and doesn't love being pet by me. She loves being around me, but she just does not love my pets. I guess I'm just too soft on her or something. I give her like the baby powder puff pets, and she's just like, yeah. And so yeah, I pet my cat until she goes away.
But yeah, part of it is I've just had an ongoing, there's just been a copyright strike that's been on that other channel, and I had a lot of issues with copyright on that channel. VOD channel, I haven't had any issues with that. So kind of it's like, well, that Twitch channel, or that original YouTube channel, I'll still post to it. I should finally finalize whatever that one is, the main reason why I haven't is because it makes me really sad. It was for a video that I had on that channel for a very long time. It's one of my favorite videos I ever made. I don't have it anymore. I can't salvage it. It's the Iwasawa video. And
yeah,
I can't save it, and I didn't save it anywhere else. It's not on my computer. I just lost it over time. And that's the last one that I got copyright stricken, and it was such a like dire blow that I just was like, I don't care anymore on YouTube. I'm like, that was one of my favorite videos. It was one of my favored videos. Like, people really liked that video. Sean said that was one of his favorite videos that I had ever made.
Same. I think, yeah, I agree. I think I said the same.
And I think that they've just shadow banned me on that channel, and it has 220 subscribers, and it does like pop up for people occasionally, but yeah, people just can't find it if you search me now. They find the VOD channel instead. You could probably find that channel here from a link below, or through the VOD channel through a link on the VOD channel. Like, you can't actually get to it from YouTube anymore. And I want to find a way to correct that. Like I said, maybe I finally go through the steps and just say, fine, you guys have eaten it. I don't want to contest it. I just don't want the strike anymore. And then hopefully moving forward, I just am way more responsible. This is how seriously I'm thinking about it. Like, you know, kind of embracing my quadruple threat status of content makerisms. Jackson, what if I just start making my own goddamn music? I'm tired of getting dinged, bruh. I'm tired of it. What if I just make the songs?
Yeah, honestly, though.
Like, if I'm gonna get dinged for using other people's music, then I might as well just make my own goddamn music. Because I know I can. Will it be better? Maybe, maybe not, but it'll at least be mine, and I won't have to worry about that anymore. Oh. Because I'm stupid. You know, those are all sensible. I thought I had a list, but maybe I haven't added it. That's the one. See, this is another thing. Maybe I need to change that to social, so that way you actually get my link tree. Never thought about that. See? But hey, I'm in the era of my life that I just saw what you did, and I went, as much as I want a funny, dumb joke of MCCanary stuff, maybe that's not a good thing to call that, because you just tried to look for it and couldn't find it. Time for me to learn, though. I thought I usually have all of my commands listed somewhere. Should be listed below, I think. Let me check. Actually, no.
This is actually a rather complex setup for these mechs. I'm suddenly doing, like, genuinely difficult stuff.
You actually have choices now? You actually have choices now?
Yeah, I have some real choices. I've been making some real choices.
Oh, it isn't. Shit, I'll have to update that. Because, yeah, that would be something good for everyone. I think the reason why I didn't have that on the command list originally is because I save a lot of those commands for the end of the stream, and I never thought anybody would want to look them up themselves. So I might just either add that to the command list, or I'll add that to its own section at the bottom. I'll probably just add it to the command list. It'd just be like, also, here's how to look up everyone in Goblin Entertainment. Never thought about that. Beans. Thank you. See? See? I'm learning, Jackson. I'm taking it seriously.
Now you're learning and understanding.
Finally. I'm a human. But yeah, no, like, that Iwasawa video is probably the last stain I need to scrub off of the YouTube channel, and it would probably be fine again. It'd probably even start doing better again, because I'm making content on it again. But I bet they have some kind of shadow ban, because YouTube, that was like a big controversial thing, and then it just kind of, people stopped talking about it. I'm sure people still talk about it. I just am not as engrossed. I've also just noticed, as far as the YouTube as a community, I have not really been engaged with YouTube as a community in a really long time. Like, really, I haven't. Like, I follow YouTubers, but there was an era of YouTube, of social YouTube, where people kind of knew each other, and they talked about YouTube as a platform, and I just haven't heard that in a long time. Like, I haven't heard it. Not to say that nobody talks about it. I just haven't heard it out of any of the YouTube circles that I follow. You do have... Interesting. You think? You want to go double? Well, you did get Switch!
I did get Switch, and it's just the best at this point. Like, that's like 158. Because, like, the other one was 320, so it's 2 points less damage on average. But it's like 5 range, so, like, definitely just worth. Because the HP for the other one was like 50. Like, people could sneeze and his arm would blow off.
Yeah. And I mean, I just like the idea behind that arm combo, but also, yeah, it just, he really needed, he really needed another arm. Yeah. People would shoot at him once and it would blow off.
Yeah, that arm was falling apart. Let me make sure that I got his, yeah, we're good. Just a lot of stuff to keep track of. I'm just... Let's see.
They actually have options. They actually have niche choices now. What the heck?
Yeah. There are still a couple choices that are just, like, the right choice. But I'm trying.
They're at least making you think about how the robots could be different.
They are, yeah. Let's see. Shorts. Melee, yep. Right hand. How's that better for just... Oh, wait, actually. Multi-purpose. Somehow better. That's amazing.
There you
Which
go.
reminds me. How's your... Yeah, he had the... Okay, we're doing alright. Give him a crack. He's good. I think his body's actually good too. I think he's actually doing okay. And sweet. We are like half done.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I know this is kind of why it became a little bit of homework.
It is a weird thing that, at least this time, hey, we did get a stretch of like 3 missions before this happened.
That's true.
So...
It just gets worse though, like every mission.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they keep on giving you more people and more options.
Let's see, we're doing Ibis with her, so let's just give her that. And banish. Actually, this sounds so good. Just reverse that. And then multi-purpose.
Keith just has to have duels of those because...
Actually, I think I gave Keith... let me go back.
Monster! You monster! Give him dual grenade launchers. You know he wants it. This is Keith we're talking about. Of course he wants it.
That is true.
Keith, do you want dual grenade launchers? Do you, Keith?
Yeah, I do.
What are you doing giving me this dinky machine gun for? Do you not want me to shoot my grenade twice? I definitely can do it.
All I like to do is blow things up. Let's see.
I really want you to get Switch for Panunga, though, so that way he can switch hot dogs. So that way we can say he switched hot dogs.
He's switching hot doggy. Spagooby.
I think I've run out of rants. What were we talking about?
Well, we spent a lot today talking about Fullmetal Alchemist. Which, valid.
Yeah. Yeah, I could always go on that rant forever, even though it probably all it does is estrange me from anyone who likes Brotherhood. Though, actually, as like I kind of mentioned this earlier, right? Of like I'm trying to be better about, because I do think I had a period where, and this is a personal fault. I don't think this is a good thing that I would do. I would be like, man, I like all this anime, and somebody be like, oh, you like anime, so you like this show, right? And I'm like, it's just. I would be like, why would I like that? And
why?
You know, yeah. Like,
I
and I know, I'm like thinking about that now. I'm like, man, that was a really shitty thing to think, Isaac. Like, who cares?
Who cares? They just wanted to know if you liked the show or not.
Yeah,
No.
there's some gatekeeping in the anime. Not that you were necessarily like. There's definitely some gatekeeping in the anime community. It's just like, man, why is it so hard to just like media? I see that when we ragged on media for like an hour, but
Hey,
I think the
ragged
reason
on
why
media. You did a better job, and we're like, you still like Brotherhood, and I still openly like, I don't really like Brotherhood.
I do know why it grinds our gears though, which is because it's always just like it's always a comparison. It makes sense because they're very, very, very similar media.
Yeah.
And one of them is usually dunked on, and so it's like trying to explain to the world, hey guys, we promise this other series that you don't like is actually really good and is deserving of your time, and like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that gets me is I never knew that I really didn't know that it ever gets like it, because like I watched it and I slurped it down with the thickest straw. Well, that's not 100% true. It was more like a boba tea, I guess, where I had jammed the straw all the way to the bottom, and when I took my first gulp, I choked on several of the boba bubbles. And I went, people like this? And then I, learned how to drink the boba tea, and then liked it by the end of it, including the boba, because I wasn't choking the boba down anymore.
Jeez.
Oh, because again,
Boba.
I totally criticized the first half of the first season of 03. I think the first half of the first season of 03 is not very good.
Fair.
I don't think it starts getting good until you get to Amestris.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's where he goes?
Yeah, because he goes to Central, yeah.
Yeah, he goes to Central. I don't think it gets good until he gets to Central. I really don't think it does. I don't think it gets good until he gets to Central and starts talking to Tucker. Yes?
Yeah, also, do we want to keep the donkeys? I'll keep on asking every time. The donkeys are very bad at this point.
Know the answer.
I know the answer. I'm just.
Is there a sequel to Donkey yet?
Wild Goose.
There's Donkey DX, baby.
Oh shit, there is Donkey DX.
There's Donkey DX, baby.
Let's do it. Actually, Donkey DX is pretty good.
Jackson, you did get the donkey.
I am sorry for doubting you. Let's see.
Can't believe you would doubt me like this. Can't even trust in the donkey.
Can't even trust Donkey.
Donkey DX is my favorite DS game.
Donkey DX sounds like a sequel to the Yu-Gi-Oh series.
Where Donkey from Shrek plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
I need to Photoshop Donkey's face on Jade and Yugi.
This can be done. Can accomplish this.
At one point,
I was Google something dangerous. Keep talking.
Oh no. At one point in my life, I was pretty passable at Photoshop. It just became something it was one of those that I wanted to learn how to do it because because you can make funny memes and stuff. So I don't know. Give me enough time and we can make this happen.
Unfortunately, Donkey X Yu-Gi-Oh was okay. I got a donkey named Performapal, Friend Donkey.
Performapal.
Friend Donkey is a really bad name, by the way.
Friend Donkey.
It is the word friend, Donkey.
Huh.
Or donkey with friend before it.
Curious.
Performapal, Friend Donkey.
Friend Donkey.
Friend Donkey. I should send that to Donkey. To be like, can you be my friend, Donkey? Can you be my friend, Donkey?
I appreciate that a lot.
And there was somebody who did at least Photoshop a Yu-Gi-Oh card for Donkey of the Swamp with Donkey from Shrek. Along with, I accidentally went to an amino site with a bunch of cards, including, you know, Fiona and Shrek and everyone. And his conditional is if Ogre Swamp is on the field, you can special summon this monster from your hand. Shrek of the Swamp is on the field. When this card is special summoned, equip this card to it. Equip monster gains 1,000. Shrek wields Donkey over his head like a bludgeon. Yeah.
I'll be.
All. These are all really stupid.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm overweight. Oh shit.
Oh wow, you actually found a way. Wait, with double hot dogs?
Apparently.
Hot dogs are heavy, man. Them some thick sausages.
The weight of the emotional weight. Yeah.
The weight of these dogs.
Yeah, the genuine emotional weight of burying the hot dogs. Also, now the next flamethrower is called Snowman.
That's just stupid. That's not. No.
I know, hot dog is much better.
My hot dogs. Now you just make me sound crazy with them snowman. Oh hey, did you give the snowman to
Yeah, I did.
Paul?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I gave Spagooby.
Spagooby. I like Spagooby. I like Spagooby.
Spagooby good.
Spagooby is good. I do think like the VOD channel's actually like getting viewership. Like it's getting viewership. The shorts are weird. Shorts are doing surprisingly well on YouTube. I think they figured out their shit because I remember at one point people would be like, shorts are nothing, and then suddenly shorts are everything, and I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Man.
Shorts are everything.
The brain rot really is getting to all of us. Even I get kind of stuck on shorts. Instagram is pretty bad about it. Reels are really bad.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, they are a danger. They are a dangerous thing.
No, to be fair, I feel very good about what we do here. We do good work here.
We do.
I'm very glad that to a certain extent our media kind of like really lends itself to it, that I can like just make a nice little short reel of us doing like a dumb skit or something. Because I feel like a lot of people don't have that, you know? A lot of people, or maybe they do, I don't know. But I definitely think that our like weirdly non-stop hailstorm of never shutting my mouth does at least give us a torrent of things for me to always talk about and anecdotes to lose ourselves in.
Yeah. So, what do you see?
Stuff?
What's up?
Take me on a tour. I kind of like just rambled for that
You're
entire thing that you did. Take me on a tour.
So, what I did for our two main DPS guys, the two main shoot 'em, kill 'em real quick gun boys, I gave them so actually, funnily enough, the upgrades, there were no arms with as good of a hit score as the arms we had, but the arms that we were looking at were much better in every other way. So it was one of those like, well, we could keep the best hit, or we could take a slight hit to our hit and like upgrade our defense and HP quite a bit. So I did that.
Yeah.
I chose high power because in theory the weight to move ratio, or the weight to power ratio, affects your move. So I'm trying to get them fast. What's up?
I forget about that. Yeah, no, then that armor, that body is really good because it was no extra weight for a lot more power.
There's a lot of power. So that's what I did for these two. For most of the rest of them, if they were too heavy, then I gave them, I guess the other thing is I gave the rest of them the big beefy defensive arms so they can actually take some hits. These guys have the accurate arms that cannot take as many hits, but they have big beefier arms, and then they have the heaviest, beefiest armor that they can equip. for their body. And then these two happen to have a particularly light kit. So these two specifically were able to equip the biggest, beefiest, tankiest armor, which is the Blazea. So their bodies are a big chunky boy. They are large and
dual
charged.
cannons. I want to see if those dual cannons pull off Switch, because
Sure.
not. We got Joe. We got Bringer. We got Rocky.
Got Rocky, yeah.
We got Volcano. We got Ralph.
Yeah, we got Joe and we have Volcano. Let's see. Let's try some Ralph. We'll start cheap because he knows if we'll win.
He is the son of a shepherd, or at least he is the father of a son of a shepherd.
Absolutely. Well, that's a rough way to start out. That's a rough way to start.
You might not actually be able to pull off Switch though. Whoa. That was cool. You might not got this.
Stun is doing us a bad time. Stun really messed up our day.
Yeah. But yeah, if he's backing up, wow.
Jeez, stun absolutely. All right, well, we can try somebody else. So that was
maybe Ralph is too hard.
Maybe Ralph is too hard. All right, let's try this one.
Might actually be getting caught up finally. Wow.
Yeah.
There's also just a very real chance that it looks like because he backs up, you're not gonna proc switch with him because
yeah, probably not in the arena.
That's only in short at point blank range. Yeah.
Yeah. I do appreciate his Mega Man lemon though. Like he just basically shoots like a lemon from Mega Man.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you just shoot lemons. Yeah, lemons.
Yeah, lemons.
You don't like the lemon? If you don't like the lemon launcher, Lemon Man, then
yeah.
I don't even know if you're a real gamer. I don't know if you're a real gamer.
Yeah. We have damaged everything once at this point.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I feel like the accuracy on this is much better too. It felt like he always missed with the other cannon.
Oh yeah, the other cannon was just way outclassed by the time we finally replaced it. There we go. And we got that's a pretty good amount of experience.
Yeah.
I respect that a lot. That's good. That's a good amount.
Now what about what's new? What's new? Show me the new.
Well, let's show you these are not new. It's just new bodies, like the same weapons.
Yeah.
I do have new missiles, so we can kinda.
I think she has everything new. Yeah, it's the missiles, the guns.
Let's go for go for Rocky.
Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocco.
Mm-hmm.
Rocco seems to be pretty good.
This is the new gun.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I can work with that.
Try out the grenade launcher. Yeah.
That's also pretty nice. And then these are the new missiles.
Ow. I would have been mad if you would have gotten stunned.
Same.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a good setup. That is a really good setup. I can definitely work with that. And then, so most people have variants of that. We do have the double snowman. We've had the hand rod for a while.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't gotten a better melee weapon yet.
Yeah, same. This is what the snowman looked like.
Come on, Purunga. Come on, Dijon. God, you're so yellow.
I love how yellow he is. I was really hoping that they were actually an ice weapon.
Nope. Wow, that's good.
Solid though. That's good damage.
Yeah. Oh my
Very
god, that's really good.
Oh yeah. We just need him to be just a slight bit stronger to start one-shotting stuff, because he's on the tippy top of that. Like he's like 2 points away from just one-shotting parts. I think that's the big stuff.
I know you gave me the snowmans, but I'm still feeling the bird. I'm gonna save all of nature with these flamethrowers.
I'm gonna burn down the opposition and save the forest with my flames.
Trees love my fire.
Yeah, I think that's the big stuff. I mean, these guys are not different.
We gotta see. Now we gotta see.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How high can we get the odds? How high can we get the odds? They have to keep going. You even got new, an even higher bid that you can get.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, well, let's go save the game.
I do wish they would have a loadout so that way you could just hot switch to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now you have a lot of stuff.
Yup. Alright, siege. Nothing.
What I'm concerned is if it'll be if you're even gonna survive at this point. That's the one thing, is can you survive a turn to be able to do anything?
Yeah, that's a good question, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, it's always the Tendus.
That's what I think, is it's going to be really hard to live a turn.
Yeah. That is true.
Is it bugged? Is your gun gone?
I think I technically have it.
Just, yeah. Oh, there it is.
It was gone.
There it is. What that was about. Still don't remember what you did to make the calm. It's so weird.
That's gonna haunt me forever. So for context, it sounds like Mo watched the clip, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But for context, potentially for anybody else, the way this works, the odds of you in an arena, so your player stats do a huge amount for boosting your damage. Like, let's say a gun is only supposed to do 2 damage, but you have like a maxed like short. Suddenly every shot does like 75 damage. But the game doesn't care about that. That doesn't matter. All it cares about, in terms of calculating your odds, is how good your mech is. So if we bring in...
Or at the very least, what I could tell, your total stats which your mech play into.
Yeah. So we walk in, and suddenly... 34.
Already. Oh, I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. Okay, bets.
I'm gonna say Price is Right.
I think we're gonna...
This is... Oh, do I want to be under or over? I think in this case...
You don't want to go over. The closest
don't want to go over.
Yeah, the closest to that
I'm gonna say, based on those two, the highest we're gonna see is 75.
I'm going 90. I think we're gonna see a 90.
You think you're gonna see a 90?
51, 33, 34. And I was probably...
58.
We were wrong. We were both wrong.
Oh, we were both way off.
Yeah.
58 is still insane, though. Holy shit.
80. All right,
and
let's
you
see
have a higher tier. Let me do the math. What was it, 58?
Yeah, 58.8 times. So we're making... Oh, goodness. I mean, we're basically making what?
176,400.
Yeah. If we win. If we win, of course.
We're getting closer, I think, to where it might not be doable.
As long as we keep on targeting the body, we're fine.
Yep. God. God. It's so stupid.
And there it is. We've reclaimed all that we've possibly spent.
Wow.
Like, that is
I think you made a profit. You were at 169, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Like we
I
were.
think you were at 1,069,000.
Maybe even in the 1,000,005. I don't know. We're gonna hit 2 million now. Just let this hit 2 million.
So dumb. It's so dumb. This is the one niche case where Duel is actually good.
Yeah, this is where Duel really shines. Jeez.
Fuck.
2 million.
I still have never seen a game.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no. Oh my
No.
god. Almost died.
Yeah. That's close.
I'm surprised he survived that.
Yeah, same.
We're surprised you're alive. You
You're not
thought
dead.
me dead.
The fact that we took on like an end boss kind of thing in like mission 4,
Yup.
like that is kind of nuts. Like looking back, like that should not have been able to happen, but here we are.
Hey, they are getting to the point that there is a chance that you don't do enough damage, and you are
That's true.
you're doing just short of 70 damage with a lot of your shots now. Like their
Yeah.
defense is getting up there. They're catching up, bud.
Yeah, the armor is catching up to the damage. Yeah. Well,
Still.
at this point, are we?
58 to
What's up?
59 to 1. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
I mean, we could call it here. It's about 10:30.
Yeah. Seems like a good time.
Yeah, if you're feeling like this is a good stopping point, I think this is a good stopping point.
I think so too.
We had some good talks. We had some good discussions. We talked about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood again, which we seem to sometimes more frequently talk about than I feel like I mean to, in more of the sense of I feel bad because every time it gets brought up, I feel like I immediately make it sound like I think that is dumb and bad and don't understand why anyone would like it, and I hope that is not the case.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are talking about Full Metal Alchemist, and like the whole world's just like, hey guys, have you heard of Jujutsu Kaisen? And it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Animes have been made since then.
Uh-huh. You know, it's funny you bring that up. Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen?
I have not. I
would
keep
be
on
willing to try
glancing
it.
in. I
Yeah.
might actually try, because like,
I've
'cause it
seen
really
some
does
stuff
seem-
that catches my attention about it.
it really does seem like the whole world is just like, dude, this is like the greatest thing of all time. Like,
I've seen a fight scene from it. It looks pretty good if you just want a good hype show, so... And
That's
if it is
fair.
just dumb in a fun way, I can enjoy dumb in a fun way. It just has to
In-
actually own that.
in that regard, solo leveling is something I have been trying out recently, and it is also the animation on that is like I don't know how or when or how, but they had a boatload of anime budget to spend on that because
What is this?
solo leveling. It's like a 12 episode series. It's based off a Korean manhwa. I think the plot, the premise is very silly, but the execution is very good. Because the premise is the whole world, you might awaken. Shoot. Like, imagine like benders, like Avatar. Like,
Right?
people might have their bending awakening. Like they might end up becoming like a superhero or something like that, or like My Hero Academia. Like they might have a quirk emerge.
Mark.
And your entire power system is based on when you have your awakening. You're stuck. You cannot get stronger or weaker if you're, and it's got like the class system, so like S rank, A rank, B rank, so on and so forth. So, and the idea is that like when you get your powers, you get assigned your that's a B rank dude, and you're B rank for forever. Like that is like there's no going up, there's no going down. Except for the main character, who has the secret ability to get stronger. So the premise, like when I describe it, it sounds goofy. Yeah, he's got the MacGuffin to get the Avatar strength. Like the entire world is playing Monopoly, and he's playing Final Fantasy. Like, that's
the superpower of self-improvement, exactly.
Yeah, literally, yeah. That's basically his quirk. Is he has that? Like
he has the capacity to get good.
He does. And no surprise, like his original power, because he actually has an original power that is not explained, because it's basically non-existent. Like he barely even qualifies as a bender, like by just because his number is greater than 0. But he is dunked on as like one of the worst, in existence kind of deal. There's a lot of extremes. Yeah. There's a lot of like I'm not gonna lie, like they really make out the character to be some like sort of just almost incel loser kind of, like he's just and he's not a Gary Stu, that's for sure. Like there are a lot of things where it's just like this character, I don't like a lot of things about this character, and you know what? Maybe that's good writing. I can't tell. But yeah, actually the execution and the fight scenes and the animation, really good. I actually really enjoyed the show a lot.
Yeah. We'll have to finish Zoids first.
That's true.
So,
but yeah. Well, it's 10:30. I guess we could call it here. You're already at 5 million.
Yep, I just sort of zoned out and started doing that, and yep.
I mean, it's just that easy. It's just that easy, guys. Five simple steps to be able to make millions.
Yeah.
Doctors hate it.
Dentists hate it too.
Dentists hate it.
Your chiropractor hates it. Your mom also hates it. Your dad's cool with it, though.
Uh-huh. Your dad's super chill with it, though.
He's super chill with it.
Alright. Well, I think that's that is a good stopping point, so thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to going back in and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking any of the links. There is a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And, just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community on Discord. It's a good time in there. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. Also, stick around to the very end. We do a bit of a closing at the end of every stream, and we do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Sorry, I realized I'm completely thrown off your groove. I wish that I had thought to show this to chat, because we talked about it a lot. If you see, so chat, you're just gonna have to imagine with your mind's eye. If you see Royd's move, it's 25. Nasu's is like 20, like 22, 20, 21, 22. But yeah, his 25 because of the weight to power ratio. So
yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
huh. Just have that much power, Jesus.
Just that much power.
Uh-huh.
Sorry for getting off the spiel. I know that it's I know that it's very hard to get back on the horse whenever I throw you off.
How dare you? You caught me at the right time because I know exactly where I left off. And as always, a huge thank you to Mo Shrimp and the rest of our patrons on Patreon and subscribers on Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list and have a named call out of your own, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page. The Patreon page will show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Mods for doing a wonderful job holding back the robot army and preventing to becoming famous. Thank you, Jackson, for playing more Front Mission with me. I had a great time. It was great.
Hell yeah, dude. I think we're actually pretty stinking close to beating this game. Like, I'm gonna look up. Yeah, like I'm gonna look it up after stream, and I'm gonna find out how many missions we have left because I think we're quite close.
Wow, I didn't think we were that close.
For context, we have sharply invaded the enemy territory. Like, we're actively the aggressing force now.
Yeah, but there's like a big thing about how you have like a conspiracy going on about your side or something.
That's true. I think I'm wrong, actually. Yep, I am super wrong. I just found out. We just finished mission 16, and there are 30. So it's just because I completely forget about what I said. We are halfway done.
Also, I guess in the middle of the stream they updated their rating thing. Just I was getting that set up on the side, and I was like, "Oh fuck, what's going on?" Well, I'll have that ready. So, yeah, that's. I did not know we were that close. I don't know. You said this was a 40-hour game, Jackson.
Well, apparently we still have like many more hours because I was wrong. We're halfway through.
Intrigue is getting started. Is like pumping up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I guess there's also technically an entire second campaign, and I don't know if that 40-hour play is like a single playthrough or there's 40 hours of content between the two campaigns.
I don't know. I figure we can cross that bridge when we get to it as well. I didn't know if we were gonna do campaign 2 on stream or not. I hadn't even thought to ask the question.
I would be interested.
Yeah. It's a whole new cast of characters, so I'd have to grind again.
Uh-huh.
Or, at least, like, because this game is hard if you don't do any grinding at all.
You'll at least have to do grinding between streams, and I know you will.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, do you want to start housekeeping for our network?
Yeah, sure.
Very bad time to drink.
Downtown Voice Acting has VODs on YouTube and Twitch. That's my whole deal.
Also check out the rest of our friends, Virtual Boys, Corpus Scripted, Crowcast TV, Talking Skull, and GooXPs. Virtual Boys is James and Arthur, and they were doing co-op games or multiplayer games. Corpus Scripted is Ren's channel, and they were doing cozy games or spooky games. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel, and she's another artist who does live art when she's available. Talking Skull is Sean's YouTube, where he's done video essays on video games. GooXP's is Aqua's channel, she usually does horror games and multiplayer games. And me! You can find the rest of my stuff on that link tree, such as a VOD channel for my Twitch, as well as a SoundCloud for my music, an ArtStation for my art, YouTube for my own videos. I did that out of order. I don't know why. So check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Alright, I think we should go to Brad Vickers, because Brad Vickers, he was here last week, and I think he let me know that we were streaming more of the front mission. So we're going to go to Brad Vickers, and they changed everything, so we're going to go.
Hell yeah.
Stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening, everybody. Take it easy. Go say hi to Brad. Jackson, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
I like money, and we have a lot of it now.
Just one easy tip that tax collectors won't like you for. You pay taxes on your.
Oh yeah, like if we have to pay taxes, we're probably in like the 50% bracket. Like that's really gonna be a true final boss. Is
taxes is doing your taxes.
Yeah, the IRS, the world's IRS is gonna come down on us and ask for like 3 million, and I'll be like, oh god, I'm sorry.
And you do know that they have the best robots.
I can't face TaxBot. TaxBot is too strong.